Hello, I'm John, the executive producer here at Final Show Films. I got a few notes for you before the show. First, I want to thank you all for watching. We couldn't do what we do or the amount of things that we do without the support of you, the viewer. If you want to support us financially, which we always appreciate, you can go to our Patreon page at patreon.com/fsfilms, where you can donate as little as $1 a month to help us continue this and all the things that we do. I want to give a special shout out to our $25 supporters, Antitonic, Waterflame, and Samantha Bates. Second, I want to let you all know that we here at Final Show Films are planning a little get-together up at Gen Con this year. That's August 2nd through 5th up at Indianapolis. We're going to be up there just sort of hanging out, enjoying the con, spending time together, and if any of you guys want to come up and say hi, please feel free. We don't bite unless you want us to. And if you enjoy whatever it is you're about to watch or listen to, be sure to check out our website at finalshowfilms.com, where you can find links to all of our other content, both podcast and video. And be sure to follow me at John A. Bates on Twitter for more updates on all of the content we're creating in the future. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. We're live! Hello everybody and welcome back to Gran Terra Rebirth. I'm John, the executive producer here at Final Show Films and Game Master for the evening. Joining me today is William.
Hi, I'm William, and I'm playing Gashka Stormcaller. Sorry, there's a lot of storms in my character names. Gashka Stormcaller, the half-orc Storm Herald Barbarian.
And Jeremy.
Hello, I am Jeremy. I am playing Selena, the Fire Genasi Wild Mage Sorcerer.
And Mara.
Hello, I'm Mara. I'm playing Hope, the semi-immortal Azamar Rogue Barbarian.
And Aaron.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I am playing Lulu, the half-licking blood hunter.
And Cody.
I'm Cody. I'm playing Corbin, the human battle master.
And last but least, Jack.
Yo.
Who is playing Gwynferon, the High Elf Divination Wizard. When last we left off...
You started it.
You said but least, and so he gave you the least.
It's true. When last we left off, Hope and Corbin had encountered a dragon. Let's continue with the encounter. So, Hope and Corbin, in heading south of the city, into the forest, hunting for wyverns, for some form of black wyvern, you found yourselves, instead, you found the wyvern underneath the, dead and crushed beneath the body of a ancient-looking brass dragon, who turned and looked at you.
Has it seen us? What if we stay really, really still?
I
Don't move.
I think that's how this works. It's looking right at us.
Shit.
Its vision is based on movement.
The dragon, grasping the wyvern's body with one massive claw, pushes it off to one side and turns fully now to face the two of you as it walks towards you.
Yeah, definitely seen us now.
Nope.
And as it walks, it begins to change, and you notice its form shrinking down as it moves. And after a few moments, instead of a brass dragon, there is a human standing in front of you. A human wearing sort of loose-fitting black slacks, sort of almost like pajama, what we would consider pajama bottoms. Is sort of like they don't really have any form to them. They're just sort of hang from the waist. No shoes, no shirt. This sort of bronzed skin and brass color hair, sort of shaggy and hanging off the back of his head in a couple of sort of layers. With these sort of piercing gold eyes staring at the two of you.
It's a dragon.
Arms.
It's a dragon that turns into a human. Clearly, it's a were-dragon.
And what are the two of you doing out here in my hunting grounds?
Hunting?
Yeah. We didn't know.
Didn't know that it was yours.
That's why I felt the need to clarify.
Okay. So we'll just be going then.
Was there something in particular you were looking for?
No, we found it.
That.
Pointing at the wyvern.
Point- Yeah.
And he looks over his shoulder at it, looks back. And why were you hunting for that?
Because we're on a date.
Yep.
Understandable. He moves over. He sort of walks over to the black wyvern, still in human form, grabs it by a horn and just drags it back towards you.
Oh goodness.
Enjoy your date. And he turns and walks off towards the forest.
That almost sounds like less of a pleasant phrase and more of a command.
Dragons have that
Imperative.
power.
Enjoy
I
your
hear
day.
no merriment.
Hell.
I'm not a married man.
So there is a dead wyvern
dead
that was just
wyvern,
dragged
gross.
over next to you, and a human form brass dragon walking away.
Well, this has been some time spent together.
Yep. Should we? Should we tell everyone we killed that, or what do you think?
Holy shit.
That's one
I
thing.
mean,
It feels like
technically-
cheating. We didn't actually kill it though. So how much? Just off the top, do I remember how much it was? Even the contract for it was.
It was about 1,000 gold.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's take the head at least. I mean, making some money is always fun. Yeah, the only thing that I have is the sun axe, so I'll start hacking away at the head on that.
Do you mind if we take this? I want to clarify before we like steal a
He's-
thing from
he-
a
he-
dragon. Like I feel that's a bad idea.
He stops. He turns around. I gave it to you, didn't I?
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Do you hunt here often?
These are my hunting grounds, yes.
Cool. There's a lot of dragons around. This is strange. Okay.
Is there
Bye.
more big
There's
stuff
only-
like this around here?
There's only one dragon in these parts.
Okay.
Have you heard of an ancient? Oh, I'm trying to remember what I remember the thing. An ancient red dragon, possibly trapped in an orb. Maybe got out because the orb disappeared.
And he just sort of stares at you. You can't read his face.
Damn it!
Oh my god, Hope, not all dragons know each other.
I just want. I am assuming yes. Okay, never mind. Bye. Have a nice hunt too.
Turns and continues walking away.
That went badly. Okay. All right.
After a while, you get the head of the wyvern off.
Well, at least we got a souvenir.
Yep. Another decapitated head. This is just like the first time I met you all. This is like the second adventure. Just heads, just everywhere. Why? Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right,
Walk back.
back we go.
All right, you guys head back to the town. You deposit the wyvern's head and acquire 1,000 gold for the bounty.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Should we split that with everyone? Or, I mean, they technically weren't there. It was a gift to us?
Yeah, we did all the work, so
Okay. 50-50.
yep, 50-50.
Sweet. Put 500 gold.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I can. I've lost track of how many of my dates have ended with the two people going 50-50.
Yep.
I mean, going Dutch is a thing.
Mhm.
hmm So what?
So can I?
Go ahead. I was gonna ask John a question.
Okay.
I was gonna say, what time is it?
It's fairly late into the
Oh.
evening. You guys started out fairly late. It was
'Cause I got-
it's after dark, so
Oh yeah, because you got.
Yeah, I got waylaid by a cube. So
I mean, you say waylaid, I say karma.
I mean, if it's all the same to everybody, I prefer going Dutch in the historical fashion, where you actually set up an economic trading monopoly across most of Europe and do lots of terrible mercantile things to the entire planet.
Yep. That's what I meant. What do you? I don't.
Terrible mercantile things is someone's cover band.
Yep.
Terrible Mercantile Things is the name of my Nicki Minaj, Miley Cyrus cover band.
Have those two ever actually done
There
a
it is.
collaboration?
Have they? No. Actually, no. They have
I
not
was saying.
released anything together, to my knowledge, and particularly not since they sniped at each other at the MTV Movie Awards a couple years back.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a pop culture person.
Anyway.
So yeah, it's fairly late.
Okay. That was fun.
Yeah. For as much stuff that didn't go the way that we wanted to, it was still not
Not
horrible.
at all. Nope.
These-
Can I sleep in your room tonight?
Sure.
Okay.
These are the most
Go.
normal people in the party.
Yep.
Yes.
This is what well-adjusted looks like, folks.
Yeah.
Well adjusted.
This is
I will
not.
remind you that
what
this date
well-adjusted looks-
started by going up to your friend and going, hey, do you want to come along on our date?
Yeah.
That's true.
Again,
Well-adjusted is relative.
poly relationships can be just as well adjusted as anyone else.
Yes, but
Damn
as we
straight.
clarified previously, you should talk about that with the person you are
Yes,
currently
you should-
dating before inviting
You,
someone else.
you
along.
should indeed have that
John.
conversation with everyone.
Oh man.
Anyways. So Hope and Corbin retire to a room,
Yep.
and an evening is had. The next morning, everyone wakes up in their respective places. Selena
Ow.
with a hell of a hangover.
Ow.
We
Ow.
don't have a cleric anymore. What are you gonna do?
Ow.
Yes, we do. You hired one.
I'm gonna do this.
You have to get to him first.
Slightly better.
I
Oh,
like
those are pretty
numbers.
good.
And assuming you gather together at some point,
Yeah, go
somewhere,
down for breakfast.
Honestly, grab her cleric, whose
Mhm.
name I have completely forgotten by this point. Start with a Z.
Good.
start with an X.
X Z X sound, some sort of sound like that.
No, actually it was a Z. Never mind.
Zemo.
Right, it
Zeno.
was a Z, not an X.
Yes.
Zeno
Right. Well
Montanari.
disappointed about the lack of purple headwear.
Yes. It's not a sock, it's a mask.
Zeno Montanari. So yeah, Zeno is downstairs in the Adventurers Guild.
Ready to go?
Sure. Where? It's just three of you.
No, we have to meet the rest of our party outside of a wizard's tower.
Oh, yeah.
Point. Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, the cleric I hired last night for our trip into the tower. He's good. He's not gonna talk. I paid him extra.
You're not gonna talk? You are my favorite cleric I have ever met.
You
Ever.
poor son of a
You're
You're
bitch.
welcome, Selena.
He just offers you a thumbs up.
Yes.
As one would do in an awkward situation.
All right.
Yep.
To the tower,
Let-
to
let's-
the
Well,
smaller tower, and then to the
we have
tower.
to, yeah, we have to meet up with the cannon fodder first, and then.
Yep.
I
Hmm?
mean, eventually, you're probably gonna have to learn their names, Selena.
This is probably true. First steps first. We have to survive
Yeah,
the tower. Let's
baby
go.
steps. Baby steps. We'll talk about it
Zeno
later.
is just sort of standing off to one side, looking at the three of you like, yeah.
This is
Hey,
the
you
life
signed
of
up for it.
Yeah,
this is the
Gotta pay
life
for it.
of a hireling cleric.
Yep.
they already paid me. They already paid me.
Unfortunately, he's like 3 days from retirement, so
Oh, he's doomed.
Oh no, he's gonna be fine.
He has word of recall primed, so
yeah.
Yoink.
It's like, bye.
Oh man.
So yeah, we go to Gwynferon's spacious door.
All right, you find nothing because it's invisible when it's closed.
Mhm.
Gwynferon, you have the sneaking suspicion you should open the door.
Okay. About what time is it?
Fairly early, I would say.
Okay.
Selena's still blurry-eyed. So, say relatively like 8 a.m., 9 a.m.?
Sounds good. He will, on his way down, give the tiefling a nod and ask for coffee to be prepared. And then head to the door, push it open, and see who's here.
Hello.
You see Hope, Corbin, Selena, and a blue-skinned, white-haired, lightly dressed Air Ganassi.
What up, G Minor?
Good morning, Selena. Who is your new friend?
Cleric.
Splendid.
his name is
Is
Claire.
that a
Hope hired it.
proper name or simply a role?
My
this
name is Zeno.
It's cleric.
pleasure to meet you. I am Gwynferon. I'm the wizard, as you can probably tell. And Gwynferon takes a moment to consider while ushering everybody but Zeno in. Have you eaten, Mr. Zeno?
Yep.
Excellent. Unfortunately, you weren't present when I cast the spell, so I don't believe you'll be able to come inside. I'll get everybody ready as quickly as possible. Is there anything you might need in the interim? Should hopefully only take a few minutes.
I'm good.
Right, I do apologize.
He just sort of nods his head. You get the sense that Zeno is sort of a carefree individual that lets things just happen around him.
And it takes things as they come?
Yeah.
Is he high as fuck right now?
You'd have to give me an insight roll for that.
I'm not there. So,
I will. Why not? 19.
Let's see what his thing is. No, he's
Okay.
not. He is just sort of he's just, or at least if he is, it's not medicinally.
Okay.
Like he's just he has just sort of an airy personality, just like sort of a.
He's high on whatever deity he follows.
He's high on right.
Valkyr.
He's an Air Ganassi.
I like the idea that we're gonna shut the door and talk, and like about 5 seconds after they shut the door, you're just gonna be sort of waiting out there, and then without any forewarning or sound, like a dragon's gonna swoop by and grab him and carry him off.
I
Drag
mean, that
by
happened to the last party member Gwenfron didn't plan for.
So, yep, Gwyn will usher everybody inside and start checking on things, make sure everybody's all right. Breakfast will be provided.
Gashkar's
Yeah.
probably like
Coffee,
most of the
coffee
way
is
through her breakfast
available.
already.
Lulu's probably finishing up her own breakfast.
And
This
Gwynfron is
stuff disappeared
prepared
when
for
we
this sort of
took.
thing.
This
So
stuff
it also
disappeared.
goes to the kitchens and sorry, Hope.
No, this stuff disappeared the last time when I took it outside.
Yes, that's how it works.
Magic. It's weird.
Yes.
Okay.
It frequently can be. Yes.
By
well,
its
you're-
nature, it is weird.
Mm-hmm. Just comment.
So Gwyn actually has some dried fruit and cheese and gets it prepared, like not house produced, but actually carries it with him and gets that prepared so that he can take a plate out to Zeno that doesn't disappear when you take it out the front door.
Okay.
Make sure he's at least got a snack.
So we were talking about going shopping before this, or
Gashkar kind of like picks up the plate she was eating her food on and just upends the rest of it and sets the plate back down. Whatever preparations you need to get done, we can handle, and then we can head into the tower and see what Destiny has in store for us.
What are we shopping for?
I just had one thing that I wanted to look for. I'd
Yeah.
heard about something like it before, and if I'm going to be using Storm Herald, it's something I'd like.
I
don't really have anything. Yeah. We met a dragon yesterday and survived, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
Just
yeah. Apparently,
Co?
the south is the hunting grounds for
a different
for-
dragon.
yeah, a big. It's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Great.
fortunate to have had an encounter with one of the great worms.
It was scary.
Most of them are, yes.
is
Mhm.
fortunate.
I mean, they're still here, so.
Yeah, he just seemed like he wanted to have a hunting ground, and we were sort of like stepping on his turf, so we left.
That's fortunate you survived. That's not fortunate you had a meeting. Let's be clear with the differences.
Okay, semantics. But I
Yeah,
think that's it.
I will go to the most expensive. Not the most expensive. The best place for magical armor. I'm just
Okay.
looking for an animated shield.
Okay.
If I can find one of those.
Magic armor are us.
hmm
You could go there, but it recently went bankrupt.
Give me an investigation roll.
No, they're trying to fix that on
I'm so good at
Kickstarter.
it. Investigating.
Wait, what?
I am.
Oh, before
Nice.
anybody leaves, Gwyn is going to stand up and say that he does have an announcement.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, I thought this was still the verbal planning stages.
no.
Yeah, so did I.
It has been brought to my attention that my introduction to all of you might have been a bit unnecessarily brusque. And for that, I would like to apologize. It is a failing of mine that I will be attempting to rectify in order to facilitate our endeavors going forward. If there is anything anybody needs to know or any questions you have, I will endeavor to answer those as they are asked. I come from a background where it's frequently assumed that individuals are aware of things frequently before they happen, and I have been informed that that is not the best context in which to deal with everyone else. So for that, I would like to offer my sincerest apologies and beg your forgiveness. Yeah, sorry.
Can I make an insight
That's
check
everything.
for how the others are taking this?
Sure.
And then he'll sit down and look awkward.
Anyone else can make a deception or persuasion roll.
What the fuck? Why not?
Or
Corbin's wondering
just
why he's
react.
making this type of announcement.
Eh.
He's
Nah,
like, I
I'm
thought
not
it was
gonna roll.
fine. You showed up, explained yourself. All right.
Hope is extremely skeptical. As per usual. Ooh.
Tide,
So Jeremy,
Tide,
Side rolls.
you or don't I see?
yeah, Tide, but Jeremy has the higher numbers, has the higher modifier, so you control
Yeah.
what is seen.
Yeah, she's just the way that she is presenting is just sort of a yep, okay kind of thing. Like very she listened, she heard, she's moving on, she's not acknowledging, accepting, refusing, or anything.
Okay.
Something was said in her presence.
So
A
from
thing.
Lulu's perspective, it doesn't seem like she's more likely to fireball us now.
Not more likely, no.
Not
Okay.
less likely either.
Not necessarily less likely.
It's a
Just-
start. It wasn't a great introduction, but it was a start. And it contained an apology, which was the main objective. Okay.
Sure, fine, that's fine. I'm gonna try to be nicer. Good job. Just, you could, actually be nicer, but that's harder. So this is okay.
Let's
This is
not
a
get-
good start. Let's go.
How much of that was said out loud?
All of it.
All of
Okay.
it. This is
Yep.
Good to know. Good to know.
Uh-huh.
Did
All right.
did Selena have something to say too? It sounded like Jeremy was trying to say something.
No.
All right.
No. She's just like, yep.
Okay. Corbin, you do find that there is an animated shield for sale. One. Exactly one.
Awesome.
It costs 40,000 gold.
There is only one.
1,000 gold.
40,000 gold. 40000.
Also known as 4,000 platinum.
Yep. Trey, well, hang on. I'll turn to Hope and say, since I'm getting rid of mine, do you want this one? It's
What is it?
shield, where is it?
Sentinel
Sentinel
shield.
shield.
Sentinel shield? What does that do, like, mechanically? You can't be
Advantage
surprised, right?
Can't be surprised. Advantage on wisdom, or on perception checks and initiative.
I already get advantage on initiative. Advantage on perception check's good though. Sure,
Okay.
I'll
See?
take it.
One date and they're
Is that-
already sharing clothes.
Yeah.
Do I have? Is that an attuned item though?
That isn't. I think the Sentinel shield requires. it.
No,
it doesn't.
yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I'll take it.
The animated shield does.
Yep, which is, I have enough money for it.
There you
So,
go.
Yep.
Wait,
I will have, let's see, 33 platinum pieces left and 7 gold.
does someone want my cast-off
Oh.
shield now? Because I have a +1
600.
shield.
Just going down the line.
Yes.
I mean, do you ask?
Yeah, I'll ask.
If it's better than a normal shield, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
Because I've
+1.
got starter's kit shield.
I will hand that to you then.
Cool.
Does anyone want the normal shield?
Listen, that's how I got started in this game. So
Does anyone want the normal shield?
Price normal shield.
And if not, I'll just sell the normal shield for whatever I can get for it.
I have no need of a shield. I'm good.
Nope.
I think I'm the only other person who could use one.
Is the Sentinel shield plus anything at all or not?
I believe it's a +2 shield.
Yeah, hang on.
Damn.
Ooh. Okay. Let me find. Yeah, I
Let's
don't have
see,
my.
Oh, yeah, it increases. Sorry, no, it's not. It's not a +2. It's just a regular shield. While holding the
Right.
shield, you have advantage. While holding the shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. The shield is emblazoned with a symbol of an eye. A shield is made from wood or metal and is carried in one hand. Wearing a shield increases your armor class by 2. You can benefit from only one shield at a time.
Okay. So my AC goes down.
See, did I have a sentinel shield in magic item thing? No, I didn't.
Mm-mm.
But you can find it in the compendium. So, think.
No, I can't.
It's not in your compendium, I just checked.
Yeah.
Oh, it isn't. Oh well.
No, that's fine.
Alas. Here, I'll give you a link to the Sentinel Shield details page.
Thank you. To the tower.
Yep.
Healing potions is the other thing. Just because we're here now, then we can buy healing potions.
It is harder to buy healing potions when, you know, we're trapped in a tower of
Yes, exactly.
by the way,
ultimate doom and
Really, because I realized I forgot something. Back in track slightly. When you guys left Gwenferon's place to go buy magical items and potions, Zeno was still standing outside, just sort of sitting down, except that not sitting. Well, he's sitting down 5 feet in the
Just
air.
not on the ground.
Yeah. He's sort of sitting cross-legged, hovering 5 feet in the air.
We bring him with.
Hey, cleric.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Puts his
We're
feet,
going shopping before.
He puts his
Tower.
feet down and floats back down to the ground. Okay. And he will follow you around.
All right. Cool.
Once we're done with that, I'm good.
Healing potions. I was gonna buy a few.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
You can get a standard healing
just
potion for
wondering.
50, a superior healing, or greater healing. Superior, greater, which one's level 2?
Greater.
Healing,
Right.
greater
Greater.
healing, superior healing, supreme healing.
Okay, yes. So you can get a regular for 50, a greater for 100, a superior for 150, and a supreme for 200 gold.
How many
okay.
are available to us?
Currently you can get. Let me roll a number real quick.
Yeah. Cause we have gold.
Because I have approximately 40,000 gold pieces in platinum.
There are 19 regular healing potions available that can be purchased.
Okay.
15 greater healing potions, 6 superior, and 4 supreme.
Okay, hold on. Times
Math.
4
Math.
times
Or-
6. How many graders were there?
15.
15.
We said 19.
19.
19 regular,
Regular.
for 50 gold. 15 greater for
Welcome
100
to
gold.
math.
6 superior for 150 gold.
Welcome to high level
And 4
parties clearing out
supreme
every
for
healing
200
potion they
gold.
have in this store.
Yep.
Yep, I buy them all.
Okay.
That's 4,000 gold pieces.
Regular healing potions heal.
So really affordable for you at the
4,150
moment.
gold pieces.
So regular
specific.
healing potions heal 2d4 plus 2. Greater heal 44 plus 4. Superior heal 64 plus 6. And supreme
8d4 plus
heal-
8.
Sorry, 8d4 plus 8. And supreme heal 12d4 plus 12. That's it.
Should we
10d4
distribute
plus 20
those?
according to the
Is
DM
it
guide.
10d4 plus 20?
10d4 plus 20. Yep.
What about that one?
Ow.
2, 4, 8, 10.
2, 4, 8. Okay, there we go.
And then it's 2, 4, 8, 20 for the modifier at the end.
Because they are supreme.
Supreme healing potion.
Supreme. An alchemist makes them the exact same way as he makes a superior healing potion, but at the end he goes, and then it's done.
Should we distribute those at all, or?
I don't know. Should we?
I got 14,150, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry. For 4150 is exactly I was
Okay.
estimating.
You said the correct number. I didn't. But yeah.
Gwyn is going to look around whatever alchemist shop that we're in as well. He's looking for potions of heroism, resistance, and speed as well.
Room investigation, 3 investigation rolls.
Yeah, okay. First
You
one's
know,
like,
we're in an alchemist shop. I'll
Fail.
look around.
Jesus.
You want to use some of those omens?
Ooh.
Nope, because he's got one more thing to look for.
Okay.
You find 1 potion of speed. None of the other potions are
Okay.
available.
And then the very last thing he wants to look for is a potion, or are potions of vitality.
Give me an investigation roll.
29.
So it's been expressed we don't have a healer, right?
Yep.
Well, we hired one.
We have one right
We have
now.
cleric.
Zeno is standing right behind you.
Say hi, cleric.
This is Aaron clarifying out of character.
Okay.
I am. Lulu will look for essentially elixirs of health or other things that might deal with restoration-related conditions.
Curing poisons.
Yes, there are. You find about there are 10. You can find a rack of 10 potions of vitality,
Okay.
which are. Oh, sorry, no, that was Jack's search. Jack was looking for them. They are. They are expensive though.
Yes. Yes, they are.
If I spell roll instead of royal, GM Royal,
GM Royale.
Royal
G-
the sea.
Last
not
GR.
Royale, not Royale, Royal, ROIL.
Royal the seas.
They are 4,000 gold each, or 40,000 gold each.
Ooh.
Very rare magic items. They're
Yes,
very
they
important.
are. And how much was the potion of speed?
The potion of speed is 20,000 gold.
Okay. Good to know.
Do they have any? Can I look around for potions of strength?
Aaron,
yeah,
what are you
Aaron.
looking for?
Aaron first.
I was looking for elixir of health or other things that similarly do restoration type effects.
So the potion of vitalities, or potion of vitality is one of those. Which again they have 10 of those. The
I
other
think
ones
looking more for like
are...
curing poison and disease because
That's-
vitality is just
that's what
That's not what
vitality-
potion of vitality does.
Potion of vitality
one
removes
of the
any
things that it
exhaustion.
does.
Removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you for the next 24 hours. You regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
Mhm.
It does that.
Elixir of health is the diet version of that.
Elixir of health is lesser restoration, not one of those really high level
No.
7th, 8th level spell works.
As for elixir of health specifically, give me an investigation roll.
Yeah, there are also non-magical poison cures sometimes you can buy. 5. No.
Now there are currently no elixirs of health in stock.
It's fine. We bought a cleric.
Paid one. We didn't buy him.
We rented a cleric.
There you go.
But yeah. Potion, any type of potion of strength or stuff like that.
I'll help Corbin look for potions of
the other
strength.
thing I was
Also-
looking for is an enlarged potion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
was
wanted
just
to
looking
find
for
one
that
of
too.
those.
Give me another investigation roll.
9.
There are no potions of strength.
13.
13 for. There is a potion of growth. Yes, they have about 4 potions of growth.
How much are they?
Those are far cheaper. Those are 300 gold each.
Cool. I'll buy one of those.
All right.
I'll buy one as well.
Gashkar's just kind of milling about the alchemist shop with her halberd on her shoulders, just spinning around, looking around, idly whistling a tune.
Lulu, so if any of the shelves are too high, Lulu just sort of hops so that she can actually. She'll occasionally hop to have to get something down, as well as at the moment.
Okay.
Because that hasn't come up yet.
All right. Anything else you guys are looking for before you go into the tower?
Not Selena.
One more thing he'd look for is if they have any
One
oil
more
of slipperiness.
I'm gonna smoke my pipe.
All right. You smoke your pipe.
Right.
As you begin to light up in the store clerk asks you please to smoke outside.
I light
Fine.
up not my pipe.
If you're going
Whose
to
pipe do you light up then?
She goes outside of her own volition.
no smoking inside the alchemist shop because it can cause disastrous side
And
effects.
shit blows up.
Yeah.
This is from a god. It's fine.
Oh, that makes
That
it.
doesn't help.
No,
god.
it doesn't.
It's like you're right.
Says-
A god would never make something that is destructive on a massive scale.
I don't think this one would. Wait, who
God
Xena-
of fucking storms?
Xena-
Hello?
Yeah.
Literal god of storms.
Zeno asks, which god is it?
Valkyr.
Oh yeah, no, he fucks shit up on a regular basis.
Oh,
I would know. I'm one of his priests.
Also one of his followers. Gashkar kind of speaks up.
Oh hey, he offers Gashkar a high five.
High five.
oh no! Now you're getting to know him. We're becoming attached next to him.
Who's taller, Zemo or Valkyr? Like just from
Valkyr's
personal
taller than-
recollection.
Oh,
Okay.
from your personal recollection, from
Yeah.
the form that you saw Valkyr in, Zeno is taller.
Then I'll straight out. You're taller than when I saw your god.
He shrugs.
Selena only zones a word of hope and goes, "It's fine. If he hangs around, they'll be responsible for feeding and watering and taking care of him. They're the ones that are getting attacked."
Okay.
Jack, you can find oil of slipperiness. Yes.
We're
Okay.
such horrible people.
How much is it, and how many do they have?
They have a lot of it. It seems like lubricant is always in strong demand for whatever.
Yes, it is.
That's what oil of slipperiness is, and it is.
Ball bearings, guys. Chill out.
You gotta lubricate your ball bearings. Yeah. They have like vats of it. They can basically make however many vials of it you want for 50 gold.
50 a pop. 50 a
Yep.
pop. He'll grab 4 of those.
Yep.
And Gashkar, I mean, you say attached, but part of the philosophy of Valkyr is that just as a storm can appear on the sea at any point, death can come gloriously at any moment.
I
Yep.
look over and I go, I wasn't talking about cleric. I was talking about you.
Oh, the hour of my death is fated. I will welcome it when it comes.
Yep. I look over at Hope. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel justified.
Is there anything else anyone is looking to buy?
Nope.
Uh,
Oh, oil flasks. I just want like 5 of those. Just regular old oil
You
flasks.
can buy regular old oil flasks for book price.
Okay.
I say those are one of the ones that are in the PHB.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can buy those.
I will.
Gash Card notably has not reached to buy literal anything. You also don't see a coin pouch on her, so.
Do you need to buy anything?
She hasn't spoken up about anything.
I think that was Hope asking.
Was that Hope asking in character?
Yeah.
In
Mhm.
character.
Ah.
I notice.
Anything that you feel might be useful, I will appreciate, but at the moment, I have no coin of my own, so.
Oh my goodness. Here. I'm gonna hand you 500 gold.
I love
holding a pile of
adventurers.
coins in my hands.
Yep.
Go have fun. Get
I'll-
ice cream.
Alchemist, can I have a pouch for this?
Yeah, they'll hand you over just a basic pouch.
That'll be 1 gold.
Platinum.
I give them a gold piece in exchange for the pouch and put the rest in it.
Oh my god, you're vastly
Coin
overpaying.
pouches
Okay.
cost like 3 copper.
Yeah.
See what happens when you start giving them things?
Gwyn is gonna go look for a wand manufacturer as well.
They exist. In core, most things exist. What are you looking for?
Wand of magic detection, wand of magic missiles, and/or wand of secrets.
Give me 3 investigation rolls.
This whole
Okay.
time after we're done shopping, I'm attuning to the
21, 20, and a natural.
I can't
20.
wait for you guys to like fall down a trap hole and lose all of this stuff.
Why do you think I need a wand of secrets?
What were the 3 wands you're looking for?
Because
Magic detection, magic missiles, and secrets. All 3 are uncommon and
Yes.
do not require attunement.
You can find all 3 of those. You can find several of all 3 of those actually. They have about 10 wands of magic missiles. If you really want to go pirate on this. Which is actually, now that I think about it, would be a really awesome character to just have like a bandolier of wands of magic missiles and just fire.
Want to play this character.
6
Will
charges,
you-
6
saying
charges,
it's
6
the
charges,
90s
6
comic
charges.
character embodied in this format.
Allow me
Sounds
to
a lot of
say-
wands of magic
Allow me
missiles.
to find a tinker who will mount them all to a spinning accoutrement of some sort and give me a fucking magic missile minigun that I can carry at my hip.
What you are saying is the established canon in book wand. What is it? Wand
Wandslinger.
Wandsmith or something like that from Eberron.
Yes.
That is a fully established. They have wand bandoliers and everything. They are
I have changed my next character for Eberron now.
They are
Not if I beat you to
magical military force.
just like fucking like wand bandoliers. 6 charges, put it away. 6 charges, put it away. Jesus Christ.
It's a great way to flavor a wizard character who, like, because obviously first level character, you're not going to get a metric crap ton of wands right off the bat. But hey, here's your arcane focus for all of those cantrips like firebolt and the like.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. I love that.
Yep.
So yeah, they have about 10 wands of magic missiles, 3 wands of magic detection, and 2 wands of secrets.
Okay. Can he get price points on all 3 of those then? Because he wants one.
Let me take a look at a thing because I need to create a pricing.
I mean, that's just kind of my vision of a thief rogue, is just this person who's just got bandoliers of different magic items that other people normally can't use, but you're a thief rogue, so you can use them anyway.
The wand of magic detection are 100 gold each, the magic missiles are 400 gold each, and the secrets are 200 gold each.
So that'd be 700 gold for one apiece.
1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. He'll grab one of each then.
Okay. You have 1 of each.
Cool.
Anybody else?
Nope.
Going once. Going twice.
I would like to try and find and buy the hand of Vecna.
Give me an investigation roll.
I will roll an investigation on this.
Do
Oh,
it.
dear God, don't.
Please get. I rolled a natural 20. You can too.
17?
So,
The DC was 18. I'm so sorry.
so
Oh, I'm so excited where this is going.
Oh no.
there are places in Core you can go to find more illicit and secretive magical items.
Yes, I believe we've
Selena
done business
knows-
with him in the past.
Well, Cal is one of those places, but there are others. Selena knows of an old, basically witch's hut down by the docks, where they sell all manner of odd magical items that probably are illegal, but she manages to keep she manages to keep under the radar of the Core Knight Rangers. When last you were there, she had a hand in a glass jar that
It's not the hand-
seemed to be animate. It was sort of like every once in a while it would like just click its fingers. And she had said that this magical item was the hand of a very powerful entity, but you had to remove your own hand to use it.
Of course,
No.
you get the Hand of Vecna. The Hand of Vecna is a terrible thing to carry as a player character.
It might not be the hand of Vecna.
It might be the Hand of Hecknall.
There are a variety of hands it could be. But there is a hand in a glass jar on the docks that you could buy if you wanted to.
I mean, no. But having remembered that place, and who knows what the fuck they might have, she's like, all of a sudden the thought occurs, she's like, I'll be back.
What?
Selena takes off. So you
Can I try and stealth off and follow her?
sure stealth. Wanna give me a
Yeah,
stealth roll?
that was my thought.
Give me a stealth roll.
Like I don't know where Selena's
Selena,
going.
you can also give me a stealth roll if you want.
I just want to remind everybody I
Sure.
just wanted to buy a shield.
Yeah.
16 and
Oh god,
Hey.
that's terrible.
Okay, Selena.
She's
what's,
not trying to be sneaky,
what's
really.
your passive perception, Selena?
9.
No. So yeah, you guys sneaking off after Selena, who is running down to the docks right now.
I like that your passive perception is only just barely enough to catch yourself sneaking.
Yep.
So you find yourself down at the docks, this rickety old shack that looks like it was pulled straight out of a fairy tale. Just sitting just outside the wall, in the shadow of the walls of Core, just off the docks. You go in.
Make my way in. Yep.
You push past the beaded curtain, and inside you see this ancient woman that looks like she dropped off a charm bracelet, sitting in the back, surrounded by various and sundry arcane accoutrements. There are crystal orbs and spheres. There are hanging chimes and voodoo dolls.
Right.
And she sort of looks up at you with the slight reflection of a glass eye in her right in where her right eye should be, as you approach. Welcome, my dear. Is there something I could interest you in?
Is there some? First of all, I like what you've done with the place since I've last been here.
Thank you.
It looks great.
I do my best.
So, I'm about to go on a suicide mission with a bunch of people I don't know. So I was wondering if you had anything new or interesting in general.
We have a wide variety of interesting artifacts and
Just as I turn the
antiquities.
tables on something John has done to me several times in the past. Come up with a variety of items.
We have a wide variety of items. Is there something in particular you're looking for? A particular kind of effect? Perhaps you would like the
I'm
power
generally
to...
a fan of the kill them before they can kill me variety.
Well, if you want to be boring and mundane, certainly there are many shops in town that you could go to find
Yeah, but
magical
no.
power.
Oh, fuck that. You've got the special stuff. You always have the special stuff.
Well, I do happen to have in stock a brand new collection of, common folk call them voodoo dolls, but I prefer to think of them as artificial enhancers of societal prowess, shall we say. Wrap a piece of your target in the weave of these dolls and utter the magic words, and you'll be able to control them, tell them what to do, make them do whatever you want. It's dominate person in a doll.
Yeah.
If that doesn't tickle your fancy, we have eyes of beholders that might entreat you.
Oh, really?
You'd have to sacrifice the use of one of your own eyes, but replacing it with the eye of a beholder has all manner of magical effects. Why, I've done it myself, she says, indicating her own eye.
How gross does it look?
Give me a perception check.
7.
Oh God.
Looks like a normal eye.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on the grafting things to my own body thing. That just doesn't tend to go very well. How much for the doll?
These are very rare pieces indeed.
Right.
A single doll would be somewhere on the market of 5,000 gold.
Is it reusable? I mean, that's a yes or no question. So
they are reusable, but only on one target. Once it has been set to a person, it cannot be reset.
Even if that person dies?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, people don't last around me long, so I'm not that keen on that. I'll think about it. I'm going to need some time. I'll be back.
Very well. We have all manner of antiquities if you decide to change your mind. And she just sort of stands there and waves to you.
Yep.
Waiting as you leave.
Okay, and I make my way back.
Okay.
You do it, but that's a lot of fucking money for one dominate person spell.
I mean, you don't know the mechanical implications of it yet, so.
And as you leave, she goes back into the back room and says, "Oh my God, Karen, I hate having to do that voice when they come in."
Hope and Lulu, you saw Selena go into this rickety old-looking cabin and then come back out.
Am I familiar with this at all or not?
No, you've never been in there before. You want to go in? Make bad decisions.
Yeah.
Make bad decisions.
Thanks. No, not yet.
Lulu?
I will note it though.
I'm still watching the door probably.
Well, Selena's come out. Selena left.
Okay.
Yep, she's heading back.
The question is, after Selena has left, do you guys follow her, or do one of you go in?
Oh, I follow Selena.
Okay.
I probably need to make another
Oh, is
stealth check at
Luna
this
not
point.
there?
Does the
Yeah,
wand
no,
shop
Selena's-
have like a leather belt with like a
Selena's
set
gone.
of holsters to hold my wands?
Yes, they do.
Okay, I'll buy one of
Oh.
those too.
Be wiser. Be at least as wise as Selena.
I don't know. Doesn't hope find the does not hope.
This is the
Doesn't
person who last
Mara-
episode dropped an unidentified bottle in a temple.
Doesn't Mara find the idea of having the eyeball of a beholder fascinating?
Yes,
Dude,
absolutely.
Gwyn does, but he's not
Yeah.
there.
Who's to say it will even stay in your eye if
No, it
Hey,
definitely got
I-
useless.
So I actually have a replacement eye if that eye doesn't work out for you.
Oh yeah.
I like
that's
the idea
us.
that she's just gonna be like, yeah, this isn't working. Pulls out sword, stabs through her own head, dies, and then comes back without the eye.
I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Shunk.
Question, yeah. Who knows? Because I've tattooed myself, and we don't know whether it would stick or not, because we haven't found out. Because I didn't get to jump into the abyss. I'm going in, since Lulu
Alright.
stealthed off with a natural 20.
You go in, you step in, and once again you see this old lady. It looks like she fell off of a charm bracelet. Surrounding you are strange bottles that have various things in them on the table nearby. You see a withered hand underneath glass that just every once in a while reaches out and taps the glass. And there's this old lady sitting behind the counter. Welcome, dearie. How might I assist you?
Wow, this is creepy. Okay.
Thank you. We have a very
Uh,
particular aesthetic.
it definitely yeah, definitely all sort of meshes together. Wow. What did she get? The last lady who was in here.
No, she didn't get anything. I couldn't even tempt her with an eye of a beholder. But you seem like a bright person who perhaps knows the value of
Wow.
magic.
I'm super disappointed at the complete and utter lack of patient-client confidentiality at the black marketplace. Why does anybody shop there?
Bought nothing. Even if you had
I
bought
would-
something, you would have bought nothing.
Hope would insight check that just reflexively.
Go ahead.
because...
Go ahead.
Okay.
It may also be that she is just that good and knows when people are knows who the guards are and knows who it's okay to talk to.
All right.
Seems plausible.
A beholder eye. What does that do?
A variety of things depending on the eye. And you see sort of her right eye, which has a sort of glassy thing, roll itself in the socket.
Ugh.
It does the Mad Eye Moody thing where it's like sort of yeah.
Yeah.
And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
As you get
I
spinning
have
upside down by the
+1 to
telekinesis
this because of the pipe.
Okay.
So that's an 18.
All right. You find yourself under the effect of the charm, under a charm effect.
Okay.
So yeah, you just something about this lady she seems really cool,
Yep.
especially with that eye. That eye just seems really fucking awesome.
It does. That's pretty cool.
Yes. Depending on the eye, which eye it is, it can impart all manner of special abilities to the wielder. It is at the
But-
sacrifice of your own eye, of course, but who wouldn't give an eye for such power?
I mean, it's cool. Also, sounds really painful.
The pain will pass. The power remains.
What kind of power?
Depends on the eye. You
Disintegrate.
just said that. Depends on the eye.
Yeah, but like, what are the options? I've never seen I've never heard of a beholder.
Well, then perhaps you would like to see. And she like sort of reaches over and grabs a drawer and pulls it open and places it on the table in front of her. And you see that there are a collection of eyes, all different, slightly larger than a human eye, with different colored irises. There seem to be about 10 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these has its own unique effect. This one charms people, says, pointing at a pink eye. This one paralyzes, pointing at a yellow one. This one casts fear into the heart of your enemies, and this one slows them down. This one sucks the life from them, and this one allows you to move objects with your mind. Yet another puts enemies to sleep, another to stone, another to ash, and the final one, well,
To death.
to death.
Cool.
I would officially like to object. I don't know that anybody has ever been charmed by pink eye.
It is a pink eye, not pink eye.
Cool.
They are, of course, expensive. Such power does not come lightly and is not easily acquired. But if you can afford them, I guarantee a lifetime of power.
How long do they last?
Forever.
She literally just said a lifetime.
The lifetime is different for me, so we gotta forever.
That is why you take the guarantee, because then you can come back in 300 years and scam her. Sorry.
Forever. And I'm asking the voice in my head.
His voice is just like, I don't fucking know.
Okay. Cool. So useful.
I know what you know and slightly more than that. This is beyond me.
What are the drawbacks? What's the side effect?
Well, I mean, obviously you've lost yourself an eye, but only the wielder of such an eye can tell you what the side effects would be.
That's you.
Well,
Uh-huh.
for me, I find the primary side effect I've been labeled with is having far too much sex in my life.
Wow.
Far too much being at all.
Shady Salesman 101.
Yep.
Give me an insight roll if you want.
Sure.
You know, it's like during one of those job interviews where they say,
25.
tell me the worst thing about you, and you're like, I'm too motivated.
You completely believe her.
Dang it. All right.
That whole being charmed thing.
It's
Kinda
really handy to be
cool,
able to
yeah.
charm people just by looking at them if you're a salesman, isn't it?
Mhm. That's pretty cool. I was actually wondering if you had anything that would like, I don't know. Just seeing what was here.
Well,
These are pretty cool.
pulls the eyes away, puts them underneath the table. We have all manner of magical artifacts. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
I'm still staring at the drawer slightly. Was thinking about trying to find a belt of giant strength, but that would require a giant.
Well, those are fairly mundane, although we could come up with something a little bit more interesting.
I've had a lot of interesting recently. Sure.
Well, if you're looking for physical prowess, perhaps we might be able to augment what we're working with. How married are you to your right arm?
I
This
mean,
is the hack
fairly-
limbs off shop.
I
It's
apparently.
it's a chop shop.
Yeah. I use that fairly frequently, but for
There's no but at the end of that sentence.
I'm charmed, but what's the other option?
We happen to have recently in stock a collection of troll limbs. They are powerful and mighty and very hard to kill and keep down. They keep trying to regrow the rest of their body, you see. We keep having to fix that. But if they were to be attached to a new body, they might provide some level of promise.
I then have the notion of the troll limb becomes attuned to hope, and so
Yeah.
if that arm ever gets chopped off, it just grows a new hope.
I'll see. Yeah. You don't know. This is weird.
I mean, you're already
rabbit stuff.
coming back on a regular basis anyways.
Yeah, but we could
if
have
anyone's
two
at
of
a
her.
low risk doing this, it's the ASMR or Revenant.
Like, if Hope, like, breaks her ankle, we can be just like, well, we need you good, quick.
It's not quick, though. It's 24 hours
24
later.
hours.
This is what the scale
Quicker
bearer
than
wanted
a
the whole
broken
time. Just
ankle,
an
Gil.
army of troll-armed hopes.
Trolls have many interesting properties that could theoretically be
Right.
passed on. Their
Like what?
regenerative power. It's hard to keep a troll down. They heal swiftly. They are quite strong. You may even inherit the natural inborn strength of a troll. Durable, yes. Hard to kill. Vicious natural weapons. Put your claw-like fingers through the eyes of your enemies.
Ew. Okay. What about this is gonna get weird. What about like angelic things, just theoretically?
I may have a supplier who could acquire such things. There's something in particular you're looking for. A pair of planetar wings, perhaps, or...
We knew where the Planetar went.
Yeah, goodness. Um. Yeah, wings would be kind of cool.
A variety of those as well, or can acquire, I should say. Someone as you might look good with a pair of bat wings, or dragon wings grafted on.
Not too keen on the dragon's bat. Yes. Maybe. How much would something like that run? Theoretically.
It would depend on our ability to acquire and enchant the pieces, but...
What if I try and bring you something? Just raw
it would
ingredients.
certainly reduce the price, yes, but
Go back out,
for-
find that wyvern corpse, take the wings.
The trick
I
is
just, like-
being able to enchant them before death, you see. You cannot simply lop off parts and attach them. There is a process.
Cool. Okay.
I like the idea
Uh,
of Hope, normal size, walking around with a pair of ancient dragon wings grafted to her back that follow like
Just
30
dragging
feet
like the
behind.
world's
Yeah,
longest
just drag
Super.
behind.
train.
You suddenly discover that it is impossible to walk anywhere.
So yeah, looking, just glancing around, you see, yeah, no, there are some, there's some shrunken heads and voodoo dolls and crystal balls and things, but there's an inordinate amount of body parts in glass jars around this shop,
Yep,
all of
yep.
which seem to still be alive in some fashion.
Now I kind of want to know why Selena knows this lady.
Because
Silence. Just awkward silence. Okay.
There's also like a wall of prehensile tails on one side.
Who did you con out of their tail?
All right. Well, I don't have any way to get something back. Is there?
We have some
Something-
things in stock.
Yes.
What would you like?
Just like a box or something, easy to carry, smallish, not too intrusive, hideable in pockets.
Sorry, backing up. Are you asking for just a box, or are you asking for
No,
a
I'm
body?
asking for. I'm asking for like a box to trap something in.
Oh, okay.
bring it
okay,
back.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm.
This is a terrible idea.
This is the best
We
idea.
we do indeed have a containment vessel that we could sell you. It is not cheap, but it will entrap a single target within it, and it will be in a state of, how would you say?
Suspended animation.
Yes, something like that. Where they will be unable to sense or understand anything going on around them until you release them from captivity.
Perfect. May I
will
see
note
it?
that this isn't just good for capturing specimens. You can also use this for getting rid of any particularly troublesome people.
Drop a pyramid head in your Pokeballs.
So,
Capture,
but I can get
just
something.
open the bottle and drop them in the abyss.
Yeah, but I can get something back out of it once it's in there, right?
Indeed you can. She reaches
Okay.
over, pulls up a small glass sphere, and puts it down. It seems to be clear.
Okay, I'm being very careful with this because Hope is aware of things like mirrors of life stealing.
You simply issue the command word, which I will tell you upon purchase.
Okay.
And whoever touches this sphere next will be trapped in an extra-dimensional plane associated within the sphere. The same command word can then release them later on.
Okay. Do things age inside this?
No, they are trapped forever. Until released.
Okay. There's not anything already in there, is it? It's not used.
It is, no, not used. Brand new. We do sell a wide variety of used products, but
I was gonna say the arms
Yeah.
and limbs on the wall.
not these.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. How much is it?
50,000 gold.
Which is that's too much. I don't have that much gold.
Just 5.
This is what happens when you open a school. You end up
5,000.
without
I
as much
know. God, I was magnanimous.
This woman runs a very expensive chop shop.
How, is there a rental price?
No.
Damn it. Okay, I might be back for you. Don't.
Make a perception check real quick.
23.
You notice, like, what you thought was like a statue or like just sort of like a design on the wall. You sort of like looking past her. You notice that the wood grain of the wall behind her looks like it just occasionally, just like sort of out of the periphery of your vision, it looks like you can see somebody in it. Looking straight at it, it just looks like wood. It just looks like a wall. Just every once in a while, you just sort of see like a face in the design pattern of the wood. And like a symbol.
What symbol?
It looks kind of like it looks kind of like the wolf's head that Cornite Rangers have, like sort of in the chest. It's hard to tell. It's just like sort of a
Welcome to the
pattern.
sting operation.
No, that's not. Make an intelligence saving throw.
No,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
No. Intelligence save.
Yeah.
There's just a ranger
Damn
for some
it.
reason.
20.
It looks. You're not certain how, or when, or why, or where. But you just have this instinctual, like in the back of your head, yelling, and then actually your Deva goes,
Yeah.
"There's a person trapped in that wall."
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
This is what happens to cops.
I'm
The cops
I'm
don't
hanging
come
on
back.
to the No, I'm letting go of the ball. Let's not hang on to orbs that are potentially very dangerous. I've learned that.
Goes back to the
There's
box.
someone in the wall. I'm putting my hands on my weapons.
There
Weapon.
is. How astute
Yes.
of you.
Uh-huh. Who is that?
You don't point it out to the hag.
Simply a nosy individual who stuck themselves into the wrong place at the wrong time.
You-
We like to appreciate our client's discretion.
Yeah, you told me what Selena didn't buy.
Yes.
Right?
I told you that your friend didn't buy anything. Indeed, I did.
Mm-hmm. You could let them go. I mean, I'm sure they've learned their lesson if they've been in there possibly forever.
Oh, I don't know if there's much of them left to let go anymore now. They're just decorations on the wall.
Can I tell if that's true?
Give me an
What
insight
would
check.
I need to roll?
Give me an
Okay.
insight check.
Come on.
And as creepy as this is, you still don't feel actually like you're in any danger from this lady.
Yeah, I'm just weirded out and I don't like it.
As far as you can tell, she's has yet to lie to you.
Mm. I kind of want to burn it all down.
No, you don't.
Damn charm. This is okay. That's a little too expensive for me. I'm gonna be going now.
Be sure to come back if ever you want something else.
Uh-huh, and don't tell anyone what I did or didn't buy or look at.
Very well. If you're that concerned.
I mean, I feel like in the underground trade business, that is an understood situation.
So you leave?
I might
I
make
feel
a
I
threat.
feel like people who come around
Two-
asking what other people bought, if they're more suspicious than Hope, end up in the wall.
It's a no. It depends on who they are. I don't trust her.
If you look like a
do
guard,
I-
you end up in the wall.
What do I know about hags? Do I know like that she is a fey creature? Do I know that she possibly came from the Feywild?
Give
What do
me
I
a
know
nature
about that?
roll.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know that she's a hag. She looks like a human.
Yeah.
I said hag.
6.
You don't know
Probably
anything
not.
about hags.
Okay. Okay.
Have a good day, dearie.
I leave.
You leave, and as you leave, you sort of that charm effect drops off, and after a few steep, you sort of instinctually look back over your shoulder, and
Mhm.
the cabin isn't there.
God damn it. Oh, that was. All right. I go
And
back.
as you leave, you start the further away you walk, you start having a harder time remembering what was there. And by the time you get back to everyone else, you just remember that there was a weird curio shop you had stepped into, and you don't remember what happened inside.
As it starts fading away, do you remember that? Do you,
Hmm?
the
What?
It was
Remember what?
The, damn it!
I
No, there was
Where?
some. It was a drawer.
I thought we just fell asleep for like a half an hour.
No.
Hmm.
No.
That's weird.
It's normally what happens when you hit the pipe.
Although Selena, the same sort of not quite to the same effect as you. for you, but you do have. You still remember the place and the woman, and some of the things that she has, but it's of sort of vague recollection more than distinct memories.
Right.
It's
I
the
assume this is.
anonymity screen.
I assume this is normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Leaving there, every time you've ever left there, you've remembered some things, but not much.
Right.
All right, I make it back.
Which implies that you've had to be there more than once before.
Oh yeah. Let's see. The con artist, wild mage sorcerer has done business in the underground
Shady.
illegal magic items dealer.
Specifically
I've
with the
probably
chop
done
shop.
jobs for her.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of want to know who you conned out of their tail.
So,
I'm gonna
Wait.
need your arm.
Yep.
Selena got some tail?
Oh, I'm gonna get that arm.
you all gather back. Hope with this
It took somebody this long to make the joke. I had to.
Hope with this weird, like, missing half hour in her memory.
Mhm.
Selena,
Okay.
with an interesting idea for a voodoo doll.
Tower. We're going to the tower.
Yeah, where did you guys all run off to?
Very much so.
I was following Selena.
Because it looked like you guys were trying to be sneaky, but you weren't. I watched y'all just walk away.
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
16.
Nice.
I literally went.
So you
and
don't see
turned
me come
and
back,
ran
actually.
away. So
No.
I was not trying to be that sneaky.
Yeah. I was just curious.
Listen, you got your shops that you buy your shield polisher or whatever it is that you buy. I've got my shops where I buy my shit.
Okay, then. Should we be on our way?
And yeah,
then?
and as a note, yeah, Selena, you wouldn't be afraid of anybody like following you into there because after they leave, they wouldn't remember what they found anyways.
Tower, though. We were going to the tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Focus. Okay. Tower. Onward. I guess.
So, you all finally go to the tower.
It's only an hour. now.
Close my beholder eyeballs magical item sheet.
I was thinking about it.
I was really hoping someone would go for the beholder eyes. They're fun.
Rules.
It's just, Selena has a rule of implanting aberrations into her.
It'd be fine.
That's how you get aliens bursting out of your chest. You want aliens bursting out of your chest? Because Selena doesn't.
That would be the trolls. That's what I think. The trolls are one too.
Yeah.
It just grow in you and then just.
Only one way to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, to the tower.
So, you all head up through the castle to the core, so the administrative executive area, and pass over to the entrance to the tower. Gwynfor and Lulu and Gashkar, this is the first time that the two of you have seen the tower at this particular angle, this close. It's this this massive thing that just spears into the sky, beyond sight above. Gwynfor, you've seen it, of course, before, having lived in Core. And these massive doors stand before you.
Okay.
Push open.
Yep.
All right, you push open the doors and walk in. Inside, you find yourselves standing in a very interestingly looking room. It's the same sort of entry hall that was there the last time, those of you that were here, but now it's sort of like split down the middle, black on one side, white on the other.
Always bet on black.
and like everything split down, like there's a dividing line in the universe, and everything on one side of that line is black, and on the other side of that line is white, except for you guys.
Right.
And as you walk in, the chair turns, and in it is a half black, half white along that same line. Sloth. That
Hey,
leans
Slothy.
forward. Welcome back.
How you been?
I'm so curious about why it's still a sloth.
I am currently extant, and I was only extant for the amount of time the rest of you were in the building last time, so I am now currently being.
Good. Okay.
Congrats.
So let me introduce you to our new people. This is G minor, little one, and destined to die.
Gwynfron, Lulu, and Gashkar, yes, I know.
Oh, and Cleric.
And Zeno.
So yeah,
Lulu looks
Stage
very confused. Like she Sloth started talking and she got like, wait, huh?
Sloths don't do that.
No, it's more that he said things about the nature of existence, and she went, error not found.
404 existence not found.
So yeah, we're here for level 2. Or yeah, 2.
You've decided to proceed to the next stage of the tower. Very good, very good.
I think this is the underground stage with the pipes.
Well then, all you have to do is step into the elevator and ride it up. You know, Selena walks past, and the rest of you interact with does Gwynfron, you have no idea who the fuck this is, by the way.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to interact with the sloth at all. It is just, literally just a giant sloth sitting there. You know, those of you that have seen Zootopia,
Right.
the sloth's at the DMV basically, but no clothes, just a sloth sitting there in a chair at a desk, folding its claws together like their fingers, and split down the middle, white on one side, black on the other.
Looking like a Michael Jackson video.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. Who are you?
I am the gatekeeper of the tower. And a manifestation of the psyche of those that enter here. I sometimes am and sometimes am not, but I am always a part of the tower.
Forgive me if this seems a bit untoward and possibly not the first question that most people would ask in this situation, but where in my psyche does a species such as yours resonate from?
I am of the collective psyche of all who enter here. I'm not certain as to why I look this way. I only know
not my fault.
what I know. Possibly your fault. Possibly the fault of
just
multiple of you.
It was a sloth before.
Interesting.
Yes, last time though I was a sloth on fire.
Yep.
That
Do you have a name?
The gatekeeper.
Right. All right. Yes. No, I wasn't certain entirely if that was simply a position or also...
I am not what you would classify as a sentient entity. I am an extension of the will of the tower.
Oh. I suppose that makes a certain amount of sense. Being...
How sentient do you have to be to tell someone you're not sentient?
It's kind of... No, he just breezed right past that line of questioning. Being part of the tower, then, can you give us any information as to what's transpiring further in or further up?
Unfortunately, my sight only extends as far as the demonic taint has been cleansed. I can tell you what has happened previously. When last these adventurers entered, there was a maze of some sort of dungeon with an infestation at its heart that the group cleansed and retrieved one of a 7-part beacon, which I believe is this. He says, holding up a small 4-inch in diameter piece of rod.
Oh, because Baldrin had that.
Well,
we-
no, Selena had it in her bag.
Oh,
It still is there. This is an illusion.
oh.
Excellent.
Selena,
So we
I
need to
think
find the other 6 pieces so that
Selena?
Wait, you need
the
more.
plane shaper can get back to its job.
Yes, the beacon
Can't we
must
just
be
go
restored.
outside and grab some metal and have a fancy person make it the right shape?
No, that's special.
It is a
Selena.
magical beacon. It is not simply
Oh,
something that can be fixed.
She's
Fancy.
smoking over by the elevator at this point.
So, Selena,
Yashkar's just
I
kind of
think
like on the other side of the elevator, just like idling
That-
up the head on her shoulders.
that rod did something. That rod has like some special powers. I think it can heal.
It
Huh?
can cast spells.
Yeah.
It's got a certain number of spell levels in it
Mm-hmm.
from which a caster can use those spells.
Was that how that worked, or did it have spells like stored in it? I can't remember.
I believe it was just a certain number of spell levels, but William was the one who had the item.
Hold on.
Pull it out.
And you're saying that these are all parts of a greater whole.
Indeed, there are 7 pots in total. So, Selena, you reach into your
Thank
bag and
you.
you
That
pull out
is
a 4-inch.
Very helpful.
You pull out a small 4-inch cylinder that is smooth on one side and broken and jagged on the other.
By the way, we're hunting for the rod of 7 parts.
All right, let me look at this thing. Arcana?
Sure, give me an Arcana roll.
I honestly don't remember what it did exactly. I believe it had like sort of like the spell points.
I thought it
a
had
lot
like
of-
cure wounds and stuff in it.
11.
I
So
think it had a
there's
set number of spells.
It
The-
had 50 some uses, I believe.
The rod has this particular piece has some manner of orderly nature to it. You'd have to attune to it to know what it does exactly, but the small piece. This is not the rod of absorption, which is what you guys are thinking of right now.
Oh,
Correct.
This is a separate
No, it's not
piece.
that.
This is a separate thing. You'd have to attune to it to know exactly what it does, but from what you can tell, it radiates magic and it radiates a lawful energy.
Yeah.
Selena, if I might investigate that just briefly.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm supposed to explain myself before I make requests. Are you familiar with the scrying ritual?
Oh, I know what you're trying to do. I'm just trying to determine. Yeah, I suppose.
All right. So he's going to grab this thing, treating it as a smaller part of a greater whole, and try and scry on where the rest of it is.
Okay. You cast the scrying spell, or do you ritual cast it? can you
It's
ritual
actually
cast
you can't ritual cast scrying. He's casting it out of the staff.
Okay. You get no information.
I suppose that would have been too simple. Hands it back to
Okay.
Selena.
Can you tell what it is?
If you've got 10 minutes or so.
I mean, we're in the tower. I don't actually know how time passes weird in here.
Yeah, we could step outside right now and it could be like 2,000 years in the future. It could be 30 years in the past. We don't know. It'll be an adventure.
Hmm.
Oh, did we forget to mention that before we stepped in?
That is not.
Eh. Whatever.
I don't remember that part.
Well, the streams
He's
of
making
fate led
part
us
of
to
that
this
out.
point. So we might as well proceed. But I can identify the salient aspects of that item most likely.
That
If you've got a
armor was
moment.
important. So
I'm certain it was, if it's one of 7 pieces that are required to be found in order to restore this place to its intended functionality.
Did you cast identify on it?
Show, do it.
He will sit down and ritual cast identify on it then, yeah.
10 minutes passed. You get an incomplete picture. You're not going to be able to
Okay.
identify this so long as it is not so long as it's not the complete part of the whole. But you can tell a couple of things. One, it is a lawful artifact, and while you don't have to be lawful to attune to it, if you attune to it, you will become lawful.
Huh.
It forces the alignment of anyone who attunes to it to law.
ugh.
The specific call out is an immediate shift to an ultra lawful alignment that would make a paladin seem unprincipled.
Ugh. Yep, Yep. Baldwin had
How
that. Yep.
was I not how was I not actively smoking while I was holding it?
You weren't attuned to it.
We're attuned to it. Also, it doesn't harm anyone who is chaotic. It just makes you lawful.
Well, that's interesting.
And as it stands currently, it has the power to cast Cure Wounds once per day.
Okay.
It has 1 charge. It can use that 1 charge to cast Cure Wounds, and it will regain that 1 charge after a long rest.
So he'll share that with everybody. And then
All
hand
of
it
it?
back to Selena. Oh, yeah.
Get that shit away from me.
He's just sitting there kind of holding it now, like, all right.
I'll take it.
Hope it is then.
I take it and I can't attune to it yet unless we wait another
I look
half
like
an
a
hour.
law-abiding citizen to you, G Minor.
I'm not attuning to it, but I'm taking it.
And you could
It was in your possession originally, so I wanted to be first to offer it back. It's not going to affect you unless you actually bind yourself to it.
How much do you think I get for it? I'm
no,
kidding.
we are
I'm
not.
kidding.
No,
I'm
no,
kidding.
no. We
I'm
already tried to talk
actively-
about it. No,
I'm
no.
actively joking.
Perhaps we should,
Anyway.
perhaps we should have
Or
sent
I
this
would
elevator
not sell
before you.
Not even I would sell a building block of the universe.
Perhaps we should have sent this elevator before we give the poor Asamar a heart attack.
Right?
I do like a good elevator ride.
No.
I
It's
think.
terrible.
Yep.
I
Yep,
enjoy
that's
going
what I was
down.
waiting to hear.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yashikar steps on the elevator.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
All right, you all step on the elevator, and it rises up. You can't really tell that it's moving, except for the fact that the door closed and went away. The elevator is perfectly smooth, and it is this half black, half white entity, as are the walls around it. Perfectly smooth, perfectly made out of the same material. But eventually, after a while, it terminates into a large open room. Yes?
Sorry. While we were riding up, Lulu will point sort of to the black and white walls. So we're all clear on why that's doing that and why we need to fix that, right?
No. I'm standing in
I'm
the
going
middle.
in here to do the things because we're supposed to do the things.
Yeah, this is
Sorry.
how existence can keep existing.
Bad
at
way
the
to ask.
rate it's supposed to.
This is us manifested in interior decorating. Lulu will place one hand on one side on the white side and one hand on the black side. I was trying to be gentle and saying we need to get along better.
Are we fighting?
We are getting along. This is as close as we're gonna get right now.
I mean, that's certainly one interpretation you could get. Another interpretation could be, since we have since attained the apparently rod of turning you into an asshole, it is the our trip up to the next level is very much seeing the world in black and white like a lawful person might. It could mean that it could mean that the world is in a very dichotomous state. It could mean that when Destined to Die went to sleep last night, she dreamed about a particular color scheme. We don't know.
Let's just get through this.
You know, that name
Next
isn't
time I'm
incredibly
gonna not
accurate.
try
considering-
metaphors on people that aren't wizards.
You know, that name isn't incredibly accurate considering we're all destined to die one day.
I mean, I was just using your words to provide you the name that you seem to dub yourself. So,
Now, the hour of my fate is determined, so what need have I for fear?
like I said,
Let's see what Lulu's talking about now.
Yep.
Door ding.
So,
Well,
I
then let's
don't know.
finish this
We're
and I'll
getting
go for
along great, I
drinks.
think.
Yeah. Hasn't been a week yet.
Tried
We're
to
good.
punch- Nobody in this group has tried to punch another person in this group for at least.
It hasn't been 24 hours yet.
12 hours.
I was seriously going to say like 12 hours.
That's fair.
That is progress.
I've thought about it.
Especially when you compare to how to other iterations.
I thought we went
Or
on
rather, I
great,
should say the
you know.
real group.
Other iterations. That's a rather interesting choice of words. Are
You're
you
right. I'm sorry. That was a
familiar
mistake.
with the multiverse theory?
It being the real group, but
I see where you're going with this.
Oh, yes, I do see your point, Lulu.
I think we're getting along great. Everybody understands each other. It's fine.
Don't worry, give it time.
I know.
at roughly that point, you find the elevator terminating, and you find yourself in an open,
Also,
endless white void, endless white and black void. And in the middle, very sort of a distance away, not really in the middle, but a distance away, you see a pedestal that is also split down the middle, white and black. Floating-
Yep.
Quinn
floating-
whips out his wand of secrets.
Floating above the pedestal, there is a small 5-inch sort of transparent shard that is jagged on both ends. That looks to be the same sort of circumference around as the 4-inch piece that you guys currently have in your possession.
All right.
You have your wand of secrets out, Gwen.
He'll have his wand of magic missiles out in the other hand.
Okay. Do you approach the pedestal?
yes.
Yep.
He's going to slowly make his way that direction.
As
When he's about... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no. What? When you're about what?
When he's about 30 feet away... Actually, he'll take a couple more steps. When he's about 25 feet away, He'll light off one charge of the wand of secrets.
Sunny is just walking straight forward.
So, as the group of you are walking towards the pedestal, you begin to see the ethereal outline of something surrounding it. It's very hard to tell. See, it might be building. It might be a pair of buildings. Maybe the pedestal's like sort of in a courtyard between the two. But the closer you get to the pedestal, the more sort of like these outlines solidify, and you sort of see this large, misshapen, not quite perfectly square rectangle, towers maybe on either side of it. When you cast your wand of secrets, let me pull up the thing.
It'll just, if there's a trap or a secret door within 30 feet of me, it'll point at the closest one.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He'll stash that one back then.
And these are just like outlines as we're going forward.
Yep.
And the cylinder is still there.
Yeah, the pedestal is still there.
Okay. I'm walking around.
As you guys get
Yep.
closer to it, a light appears above it.
Okay.
Above the cylinder. Is it in the cylinder? Or is it above the cylinder?
Above the pedestal, circling around
Okay.
the cylinder.
I'm
Still
trying to
walking.
look at the light.
It's
I'm trying to figure out what the light.
Selena, if you're next to it, there's a light there. Hope, if you're next to it, there are two lights there.
There are two lights.
As people get closer to it, more lights appear.
There
Ah,
are
yep.
4 lights.
And as you all
That's
get next to it, there are 6 lights. 7, because Xena's there. Circling around the cylinder.
Hope, can you see if it looks like either of those ends match the jagged end on the piece that you have?
I'll hold mine up and look.
Yeah.
Okay. One. Yep.
I would not be at all surprised if, as soon as we attempt to retrieve it, something happens.
It's ethereal.
Well,
It's not solid.
Oh, it's ethereal. Okay, sorry.
This is what your objective looks like.
Uh-huh. Yep. Last time there was a map and this thing in the it was above the pedestal, and then when we found it was inside the pedestal, and I reached in and grabbed it.
Yep.
So there's what are these buildings? I'm trying to look at the buildings to figure out what they are.
It's
or
hard
what
to
they
tell.
Might...
It's this weird,
Okay.
formless, like, or not necessarily formless, but the outline looks strange. Like, from the size of it, you can only assume it's a building, but it's
So
it's an
is there
irregular
a clear
outline.
place to like press on the pedestal or something?
Yes, there is a handprint on the pedestal.
We'll just stick our hand there.
Yep.
There's a rumble and a pulse of energy as a light sort of erupts from the pedestal, knocking away the outlines and coloring the ground. As it spreads out, the ground beneath you turns grassy as if you're on a field, and spreads out. It hits the outlines and curves around them, and the outlines slowly become wooden and stone, with fur on them. And then continues to spread out, and you find yourself standing in an open field that seems to stretch on for miles, and on either side of you are these large stone pillars, and you look up, and it looks like they actually connect further up above you, and then one of them moves.
Oh, that's a giant.
Yep.
It looks like these are feet, but they seem to be feet that are it looks almost like somebody took a set of ruins and constructed them into the shape of a person and then animated them. And it is massively tall.
Does it look climbable?
Oh yeah, there's certainly there are plenty of like outcroppings, and there's this sort of dense black fur in places where the ruins don't cover, that is sort of there and visible as it
Shadow of the Colossus.
begins to stomp away from the group of you.
That is what
Oh.
Lulu's thinking. So we should go up.
Is there anything else in this field, or is it just an open field?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. 15.
Yes, I realize one of us has a wyvern and doesn't have to climb, but
I don't think I could. I don't think I could bring my wyvern into the tower.
The wyvern is not here.
ah.
I would have loved to have brought Ice Pelt into the tower, but I don't think the door would have fit.
Anyone else with making a
Oh,
perception check?
yeah.
I want to try.
Because this always goes well for me.
Ooh, natural 20, so
Sure.
that's 28.
23.
So everyone except Lulu notices that the ground around you begins to roil.
GM Royal.
Like,
And after a few moments, bone and skeletal and rotted limbs burst from the ground and begin pulling themselves out of the ground
About time.
Well, here's the welcome wagon.
as the colossal titan is walking away. And we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey-oh.
Do we have tokens to attach that to?
Yes, you will. As soon as
try
I
to
can.
have advantage on
As
perception.
soon as Roll20 lets me grab and move the player icon, because Roll20 is being a butt.
that, so I can grab it real quick.
Okay, I need to refresh. That's what I have to do, I guess.
As Roll20 is being Roll20.
Yes, Roll20 is unfortunately being Roll20. It's being Roll20 all over the place. Alright. I don't know why there's a door over Jack's face.
Dimension door.
Let's fix that. There we go. I opened the door. Alright. Roll20, please.
Yeah, it was being real slow to me earlier.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, we're getting somewhere.
I see blackness.
That's because I didn't put any vision on your token.
We're fighting in
What's
the
your-
dark.
You have dark vision, right?
Yeah, I have 60-foot dark vision.
19.
Oh, there I am.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Ba-ba-da-ba, 10.
Ooh, 18.
Although it's not dark here, so I can actually turn on global illumination. Wait, global
It
illumination
would be
is on.
appreciated if it's not dark because I don't have dark vision.
Global illumination is on. I don't know why you guys.
Yeah, you
can't
still
see.
need to have sight in order for global
Oh,
illumination to do
that's
anything.
right.
Yeah,
Token has sight checkmark.
There he goes.
Yeesh. Terrible initiative.
There we go.
Once that finishes restarting.
Go ahead. Xeno's character token correct. So that you guys can see it.
I think I can already see it.
I mean, you can see it, but you can't see like his health bar. And
Ah.
everything.
No.
I'm trying to. Which is what
Yeah,
I'm
Roll
trying
20
to.
is trying to kill itself.
Yes, it is. I'm glad it's not just me. Roll20, why you do this? D&D Beyond also is not cooperating. There we go. 138.
I do love, by the way, that it
There we go.
seems like
our tokens are just the border on our tokens are just ever so slightly different in how the lighting appears to be on the silver. Like they're all silver rings, but the lighting just is like ever so slightly different if you're looking closely.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they are slightly different silver borders. Okay, so we have, and let me add Zeno to the turn. Roll for him. So, there are skeletons currently bursting out of the ground around you, and there's a titan. There's a titan moving away from you. Let me get a token to represent that, and a token to represent those.
Though I, for some reason, and I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but I only see, as far as like party members, Lulu and Zeno. I don't see anyone else besides myself.
Oh.
And the giant thing.
That's weird.
I can see everybody.
I'm seeing
Yeah.
everyone.
I'm like right
That may be
next
roll
to you.
20. You might need to refresh.
Okay, I'll try that.
Very big man.
Yep.
Very, very big.
How big is this dude's size? Jeez.
That depends on how big he's going to be when John stops resizing him.
Not
yeah.
done yet. There you go.
Even bigger.
Now he's the correct size.
Jesus, like 80 by 80 or 85 by 85?
Yep, 85 by 85.
Sheesh.
Oh, that's a rather big, large fella.
I'm gonna watch him for 1 minute out of combat, and you can tell me if it has more hit points than me.
The answer is yes.
Yep.
No, I want him to. I want Corbin to wait a full 10 rounds while we do the rest of the fighting to find that out.
Sure, you can do that.
There we go.
Hey,
now I can
Corbin,
see
sit
everyone.
there on your ass and just watch that guy.
No wonder. No worries, guys. I got it.
Remember when I said that I needed to make you guys fight more skeletons than zombies?
Cool.
I do seem to recall that, yes.
No.
Congratulations.
All right. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. I have no plan. I have a slight plan.
You have a vague plan.
I have a vague plan. It involves going on fire, mostly. We can see their initiatives, by the way.
That's
I don't
good.
know if. Okay.
Oh, you can see their
if
rolls.
that's gonna make.
Okay, got
Yeah,
it. Sorry, the
uh-huh.
rolls
Yeah.
are different. You should be able to see their initiative. It's their rolls you shouldn't be able to see.
That's
So,
what I thought.
going first while I fix things because roll 20 is Lulu.
Yes, it is. So this is an accurate representation of where things are.
Currently, yes.
Okay, so Lulu will sort of having just gone, oh, we need to go up there. You said that this guy's got large legs.
Yep.
Start climbing.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Come on, I'm supposed to be good at this.
All right,
15.
you run up and grab onto one of his feet and sort of latch on. We're going to put him to the back and latch on to one of his feet as it picks up and swings forward, taking you with it.
Yep. Just gonna climb up as quickly as I can.
All right, and that makes it so you begin climbing. That makes it the skeleton's turn. They are
Yay.
pulling themselves out of the ground. That makes it Selena's turn.
I want to point out that for the second fight in a row, since I have gotten my level 8 spell, you have put me against things I cannot use my level 8 spell against.
Aw.
There's one thing you can use it on.
No, you can use your level 8 spell against these.
No.
Yes,
Undead and constructs are not affected.
Oh, is that in the
Aw.
spell? Okay.
It is specifically in the
Mhm.
spell.
Oh.
They're not immune to necrotic damage.
No, I know. But, well, I assume, unless you modified them,
No,
is
regular
what that
stuff.
always means. But yes.
Oh.
The Titan's a construct.
Is okay.
So literally nothing in the I cast it on.
That's not true. You have
There's-
party members.
I was
Yeah, I was
say,
gonna say there's
cast
5
it on
other
the
things you
party.
can cast it
No,
on.
I look over. What are we killing? What are we fighting?
I think we have to get up there.
We're
I
getting
can
on
hold
that?
off. Yeah, I can hold off skeletons for a while, hopefully.
We're getting on that.
Yep.
All right.
Seems like it's going away fast, so we should move.
I am
'Cause
casting.
the
Hold
rod
on.
was in
1,
between the
2,
towers.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I can only get people within 10 feet of me, so I am grabbing Corbin. Is it taking action to drag someone, or does that just half your movement?
Half your movement.
Okay, I'm grabbing Corbin.
Or your movement is, I should say, your movement is halved when you're dragging
Yes.
someone.
Going there.
Okay.
Zeno, jump on. Lulu's already on there, and I'm teleporting everybody else up to his shoulders.
Oh.
Roll me a D100.
Oh. boy.
Oh boy. This haphazard is going to be great.
I can actively see it.
You
so
cannot actively see its shoulders.
Not the top, anyway.
Not the top. You can see where the shoulders are. You just can't see the top of them.
Yes. Okay. Functionally, what is that on a percentage?
It's going to. That's why I'm pulling it up so I can look at the what the scales are. That will
Is that
be. That will be. It'll be seen casually, basically. It'll be the seen casually familiarity.
Okay, which is
Slightly above viewed once.
54. Can I see his belt line? Well enough for very familiar.
No, not well enough for very familiar. The only thing you could get to
Can I
that's
see
very
his
familiar.
calves well
Yeah,
enough for
yeah,
very
you could get to like up to like
familiar?
knee
You're
level
teleporting to his calves.
for very familiar. All right, give me a D100 roll.
Landing on the back of his boots.
Oh, wait, first.
It's the opposite of the fun one.
Opposite of the one. I wish something happened on natural 20s too, but
Boop.
36
That
on
unicorn
top. So yeah.
can just pop up every time.
So I need all of you. I need Corbin, Hope, Selena, Gwynferon, and Gashkar all to make acrobatics checks
I'm giving myself advantage.
because there
on
is
this.
not enough room on the knee structures for you all to stand in the line that you were.
He's like 1,000
18.
times our size.
He is, yes, but it's not
6.
perfectly flat surfaces.
no.
17.
19. I'm using one of my greater portents.
Actually, I'm gonna use.
It's not a
Yeah.
saving throw.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind.
So, all of you manage to grab a hold of things before you lose your balance as the leg lifts up, except for Corbin, who falls. Corbin, give me another acrobatics check.
To grab something on your way
How
down.
high did I?
5.
Oh,
Bye, Corbin.
can I try?
So, Corbin,
Nope.
drops and goes to try to grab onto something. Unfortunately, the leg is in the middle of lifting.
Can I use another greater portent on this?
Can you only use those once per turn?
No, I don't think so.
What's the rate at which you can use
Anytime
those?
something rolls.
Whenever something rolls a ability check, I believe.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah,
any kind of
if it's
feat
whenever
rolling.
whenever something rolls, not once per turn, yes, you can do it. I just don't know what
Okay.
I don't know what the rate of fire
let
of
me
that is.
let me check on that. You can replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature that you can see with one of these foretelling rolls. So yeah. Mhm.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you can replace it.
All right, so that's actually what's your mod?
Plus 3.
3.
That's a 17.
Okay, so you Gwyn
So
Ferron
Gwyn
has
just
sort
notices.
of Gwyn Ferron, you had earlier in the day you had this vision of you and Corbin like falling down. And because you had seen it, you sort of saw where the things that could be grabbed were, and sort of when it happened to you, you instinctively sort of reached out and just sort of grabbed the tuft of fur. And looking down, you just call out left to Corbin, who instinctually reaches out to the left and snags a piece of exterior attached to sort of the shin of this Titan, Corbin. So you manage to grab on and hold. As it moves forward, which is good because if you hadn't, you would have been punted.
I was gonna say, like, how high up is his calf area? Did I just teleport him to terminal velocity range?
So his calf area is about 100 feet up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you those of you that are up on the knee area are about 100 feet up right now. Lulu is what's your speed, Lulu?
Not good. It's halfling, so I believe it's 25.
I didn't know if you had something to increase it or not, but
For
the
some
mo- like
reason,
the
it's
mobile
not on my
feat.
character sheet.
Halflings,
Halflings have a movement speed of
25.
25, yes.
all right. I just didn't know if you had mobility or anything like that.
No, I think I get slight something when I'm
when you're
my
in
other
dim light,
form.
you get plus 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are about 20. You're about 30 feet up the leg right now. Hope, it's your turn.
Shit,
You are
Selena,
clinging.
warn us next time.
You are
Okay,
clinging to the knee hair of this
I literally
creature.
said I'm teleporting you guys, and then teleported.
That's about it. That's
More
as
warning.
much warning as you could expect. Yeah.
I'm
I said,
still-
cleric, get on. We're teleporting, and then teleported us. What more do you want? For us to be
Okay.
attacked by the undead things for a round, so you have a full warning?
Yeah.
I
All
can't-
right. I'm going to rage then.
Okay. I like how that's a question. I'm going to rage.
Are you going to attack the Titan?
Maybe I'll attack skeletons.
They're 100 feet
Actually,
below
They're
you.
100 feet below us.
Are they coming after us though? And how fast are they moving? I don't know how fast these things go.
They are
Actually, I'm gonna look
currently-
down first.
They
And
are currently pulling themselves out of the ground.
okay.
You're gonna be a while.
All right. I'm gonna then...
Hold off on that rage, because
Yeah, I guess so.
I basically just took us out of combat.
Yeah.
If we want to be.
I'm gonna
We do not, sir.
then just take a look around and try and bonus action try and figure out, I guess, safe route up for everyone.
Give me an investigation roll.
All right. 32, natural 20.
There's not really a safe route up. As much as it is massive and there are plenty of places to hold on to, it is a living entity that you are climbing.
Yep.
So there's not really like go this path here. You do notice that a little bit further up there are these sort of you recall seeing these sort of fleshy vine tendrils seem to be poking out of it at certain areas and sort of anchored in, wrapping around it. So you sort
Okay.
of see the evidence of demonic corruption that has sort of implanted into it.
Okay, so there's. Oh, got it. Okay.
Divine Beast Va Titania.
Okay. I'm gonna start climbing up to that. As close as I
All
can.
right, give me an athletics roll.
All right.
What's your speed?
40.
So 20 while climbing.
Yep. Athletics, and I don't have advantage because I'm not raging yet. 12.
All right, so you begin climbing slowly. It's going to take you a while to get up.
Mm-hmm.
But you're climbing. Corbin, you're hanging by one arm.
Yep. And I'm hanging there, and I'll grab with the other arm. I'll be like, fuck, if I didn't almost die, this would be boring. And I start climbing up.
Give me an athletics roll. Roll natural one, please. Roll natural one.
Right?
I'm sorry, I got us all to safety.
But yeah, so 18. And then, yeah, I'll just dash with, I'll just climb as fast as I can up.
All right. So yeah, you fell about halfway. You fell to about 50, so you'll be getting closer to them, but you're not quite there yet.
Would my boots of striding and springing help at all?
No,
Okay.
you're not striding or springing. If you want to try to jump up the Colossus, you can.
Nah, I'm not.
No.
I thought about it, but no.
No.
Just Breath of the Wild climbing, though.
Please, though.
I'll save that till I'm really high up, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you're already kind of.
Wait till you're a good like 300 feet in the air and then start just bouncing around.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. All right. Okay. That makes it the Titan's turn, so it takes a massive step. You see sort of the both Xeno and the skeletons and zombies sort of fade into the distance.
Oh, did we leave Xeno behind?
I told him to get on.
Yeah, his turn hasn't come up yet.
Did he get teleported with us?
No, I can only.
Oh
within
God!
10
We-
I can
oh,
only
he's
teleport people
doomed.
within 10
He's
feet of me.
doomed. He's doomed. Okay, we've lost him.
Here's some zombies.
I
Bye.
need to go back and get him because I am still like 60 feet down from you guys.
On the
He's
plus
also
side,
a cleric.
he's the cleric, exactly.
He's like, oh, look at all these undead. Destroy undead. I'm in a pile of ash now.
Like, I could only teleport people within 10 feet of me, and I could not get him within 10 feet of me.
It's true.
It's like, yeah, everything around here gone.
I'm trying to find Destroy Undead, because...
Everything.
There's
Uh,
a
cleric-
limit,
subtitle
like you get
turn
a
on deck.
range,
Level
and
6.
I don't know.
There it is.
I
Okay.
don't know if
So he can kill...
eh,
Because it's his turn, so...
As many as fail to save, probably.
no, there's no save.
CR 1 4,
It's if they
CR 1
fail to
4.
save
Oh yeah,
on
no,
turn
he's
undead.
fine. He's
Yeah.
fine.
Unless the thing keeps making more zombies.
So he
He's
just
my-
sort of turns around, looks at the Titan that has flown, that has basically run away from him, sighs, taps his staff on the ground, and as he does, a divine light just radiates out from him, turning skeletons and zombies to ash, as he just starts walking towards the Titan.
Look, I do not control if he's a little slower on the uptake
1, 2,
than the rest of us.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That is entirely up to the dice.
That's an action too, so he can't then do anything.
Yep.
Yep. So a whole bunch of skeletons just got fucked.
And potentially everything within 30 feet, 60 feet,
yeah,
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
30.
And he's walking away. Or walking towards, I should say. That makes it Gashkar's turn.
well, climbing it is then. And that lightning sort of begins to suffuse off of her eyes again as she rages and then just starts climbing.
Rage climbing. Athletics roll.
Because I have persistent rage. My rage doesn't go away unless I want it to. 36.
Yep, Gashkar launches. Gashkar basically doing the Breath of the Wild climb where you grab, jump. You very rapidly ascend, Gashkar, and you're actually the first one to get to this sort of fleshy tendril root thing that is coming out of the Titan. That's your turn.
Okay.
Gwynferon.
You're muted, Jack.
Jack, you're muted.
Gwyn is. How tall is this thing, roughly?
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. $22.
Roughly all the feet.
About 500 feet tall.
Okay. He is going to cast Locate Object then and see if he can get a bead on where this piece of the thing that I've seen a hologram of is.
What's the distance on that?
1,000 feet.
You're getting a sense that it's at the top.
Okay.
It is on his head.
Figured. That
Or
is
in
the
his head.
action. Right. And then he is going... no, that's a concentration spell. Hang on. He can't use Far Step right now.
Also, you recall what happened when you teleported here. You imagined far stepping would also be dangerous.
Yeah, but it's not like he's great at acrobatics. Well, can he climb using acrobatics?
No, you can climb using athletics.
Athletics?
It's,
yeah, no.
You have to power yourself up here. You can't bounce around, really.
This is what the spider climb spell is for.
It's true.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nobody went and bought boots of spider climb.
I don't need them, though.
Like we knew we were climbing a
I
giant.
have better boots.
It's true. There's literally no way you can know what the next challenge is. So.
He is going to try and just...
Hopes we're not getting that troll arm now, though. Just like,
I don't remember it. I don't remember the troll arm.
He's just going to pull out his rope of mending and try and tie himself onto something secure then.
Okay. Give me a survival check. Survival for rope tying.
17.
You tie yourself to the leg of this creature.
Right. Just give myself a good handhold there. Make sure I'm not gonna.
All right, Lulu.
So you said that this is likely going to be athletics the whole way.
Well, so where you are right now, you've already made your athletics check, so you are already climbing at a pace. You won't need in order to climb the Titan, you will only need to make rolls at points where you either are beginning a new task or needing to avoid an obstacle of some kind.
All right.
So you can just spend your turn climbing.
Those future checks will be athletics, or
it'll depend on what the thing is.
Well, then I won't transform yet. I'll just start climbing because, as far as I can tell, I don't specifically get any climbing benefits from being a werewolf.
Yeah, it'll depend on.
Though I do have dark vision. I'm still trying to figure out if that's only when I'm transformed or not.
I can look at it.
I'll check it later.
Yeah. But yeah, the role will depend on what challenge you're facing, basically. All right, so Lulu spends her turn climbing. You get a little bit further up towards the knee. You're closer to Corbin now. Selena.
So
we are effectively out of combat now. I'm just keeping the turn order so I can keep you guys in like regimented climbing beats.
She have a moment of conscience or not? Yeah, sure. Okay, so she will. Let's see from where she's at. No, never mind. I can't really do that. Yeah, she is going to climb using a combination of climbing and, if possible, Misty Step.
All right, so go ahead and give me an. So Misty Step is difficult. You can do it, but you know, just much like with your teleport, you know that when you reform, you will have to make an acrobatics check to grab on.
Sorry, I should clarify. I am climbing, and if at any point I start to fall or lose balance.
Okay, so give me an athletics check.
I'm Misty Stepping.
Right. Give me an athletics check to start your climbing.
And that's why I said that in advance.
So you start.
I have a +0.
You start to climb and you begin to fall. You Misty Step. Give me an acrobatics check.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yep, that's a thing.
Gwen, do you want to help?
No.
Okay.
Ah.
So,
Not in that way. What's going to happen is that as soon as she starts to fall and is within 60 feet of me,
okay,
feather fall goes off and I hit myself, her, and 3 other people. So it'll be, who else is within 60 feet of me? Corbin, Hope, and
currently
the spell ends as long when you hit the ground.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she gets featherfall.
Yeah. So Selena, you fall back and you begin to fall, and then you slow down.
Wait. Just in case. Okay.
You hear the arcane the arcane language of Gwynferon, and begin falling in slow motion.
Can I reach out and grab hold at this point?
Yes, you can reach out and grab onto something. It's no longer a test that you can fail. So
yeah,
you manage to re-anchor yourself to the side of the Titan. Hope, continue climbing. You can reach the fleshy needles at this point.
Shit, that's hard.
Okay. Yep. And how many people are behind me right now?
Everyone except Gashkar.
Okay.
And by behind we mean below.
Titans? Yeah. Would it be an action to place Titans?
Yes.
I have 10 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have the rope to tie to those Titans?
I do. I have rope too.
Okay.
I want to help, because the rest of this group is terrible at climbing. So let's make it easier.
You have many skills. That is not one of them.
No, it's not, clearly. So yeah, I'll do an action to do that, to help the rest of the group climb up, hopefully, and then bonus action dash.
I find it amazing that none of the spellcasters in this group have either spider climb or fly.
It hasn't.
I've got fly. I just don't choose to use it because I'm using my concentration for locate object.
He's got levitate.
Of course, I've got fly. What are you talking about?
I would remind you that there was a certain point where the spells that Selena was taking took a sudden and drastic right-hand turn into the destructive.
Yes.
Selena has lots of ways to kill things with magic.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just climbing.
Okay. So you climb up.
Climb
Corbin.
and dash.
Corbin.
So I am going to grab a little flask out of my pocket and I'm going to drink it. It's got a little tiny bead that expands and contracts. And it's the potion of growth. And so...
Okay. You drink it?
Drink that. Yep. So I have to roll a d4. So for next 4 hours, I'm a large creature, and
Okay.
I'm going to climb that way, cover more ground because now I'm bigger.
Give me an athletics check.
And also, because you're enlarged, you have advantage on your athletics check.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. 17.
All right, you begin. It's easier for you to find handholds in a large form, but it's harder for you to find places to rest, is the problem here. So climbing like this will get you up faster, but it will exhaust you faster as well. Just so you're aware.
Remember when I climbed out of the down? That was hard. This is gonna be fun.
Out of the into down?
Out of the into down.
In the caves and the mines.
Out of the elevator, down into the mines. This is good times, guys. We're doomed.
I'm glad that one of you called back to the last time you had to make extended climbing checks.
Yep. This is good. This is great.
Last time I could turn into a spider, so it wasn't a big deal.
It's true. It's true. That's not true anymore.
Yep.
I mean, it's still not a big deal, but...
But yeah, I'm just climbing that way.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a thing real quick. The Titan continues to move, stepping further away. The both Xeno and the undead horde go further in the distance. As I try to see what Xeno can do to catch up, other than just like going, all right, fine, you're all on your own.
So I have a plan for that. If we are out of initiative orders,
yes,
it's not a smart plan, but it's a plan.
I need my monster.
I'm very excited. Tell us more.
Selena pushes off from the leg.
Okay.
Proceeds to fall down. I am now slow fall, though.
Yes.
Once I hit the ground, I run back. Curiosity question: How big is Cleric?
He's about 7 feet tall.
Okay. Run back. Jump and sort of just grab, and then use my level 8 spell for teleport.
Okay. I will tell you if this is something that you would continue doing with the information you have at hand in a moment, because he may be able to do something that makes you not want to do that. I'm just trying to find a list of celestials that are challenge rating 4 or lower.
There are not many, but you mostly can get a Pegasus, I think.
I mean, a Pegasus
is not
a bad choice for this situation.
That's not what he's doing. All right. So, before you let go, you see him hold up his staff, and a brilliant golden light sort of appears as a gateway forms. And from that gate, a large winged serpent emerges. Because coatls are challenge rating 4.
Yes, they are.
They're also cool as shit.
And can fly. Xeno hops on the back of the coatl, hooking his legs around at the wings, and it flies to catch up with the rest of you.
Coatls, like Pegasi, fly really freaking fast, too.
They have a 60-foot fly speed.
90 feet, I believe. Because I had to use a coatl in my other campaign.
90 feet, that's right.
Yeah, because the coatl came up in one of my other campaigns recently.
Yes.
They go real fast.
Actually, no. Coatls aren't big enough. Never mind. He summons a Pegasus. They're CR2.
Pegasi fly at the same speed.
Yeah, they're CR2. So yeah, he summons a Pegasus and rides it up to the rest of you. Or rides it towards the Titan. So, we're now...
Okay. Never mind. I don't cast.
There it is.
Bucephalus!
Yes, he has Conjure Celestial. So
yeah, the options are a Coatl and a Pegasus, basically. So
Coatls are medium creatures. I need to verify that. Pegasus are large though. So
Pegasus are large.
Quaddles are medium.
Okay, so Xeno is in the process of catching up. You can see him flying towards you on a Pegasus, which makes it Gashkar. So Gashkar, you've reached these sort of fleshy, thorny vines.
These look out of place. If I'm assuming these look very out of place on this thing.
Yes, they distinctly look out of place on this thing. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. It's
do they have a point of origin?
They look to be moving. They look to be coming out of a sort of a hole in the side of the Titan, around the waist level. So about another 100 feet above you is where they seem to be coming out of, and they're sort of spreading out there from the waist around and down.
I will start climbing toward that then.
Okay. Are you interacting at all with the fleshy part?
I'm trying to avoid them if I can. If I do need to use them to climb, I'll just like pull the halberd out and use the halberd to sort of like hook and launch myself over them.
You don't need to interact with them yet as you're climbing, so you continue climbing up. Gwynferon. You're muted again.
Yeah, no, he's got enough spells. He's got enough spell slots. And how many people are still within like physical proximity of me? Anybody?
Corbin.
Lulu's probably getting close because she's been climbing towards where you are, and you haven't been moving up.
Lulu is now fairly close. Lulu, Corbin, Selena, and Xeno is approaching, but not quite there.
Right. Xeno's got his own method though, so he'll just say, "All right, everybody, just wait till Lulu gets up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get us all flying as soon as Lulu is within reach. But everybody make sure you're within arm's reach, and then we'll make this a little easier on ourselves." And then he's just going to focus and try and pinpoint as close as possible where that thing is and just fix it in his brain so that when he loses locate object, he still knows exactly where to go.
Do you have the keen mind feat?
I don't.
Okay. Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Keen mind feat. Very good.
Really fun, yeah.
Okay. You're pretty certain you can memorize where it's at.
Yeah. Okay.
And Lulu, you...
All right. Yep.
All right, Lulu, you have caught up to where Gwynferon is now.
Mm-hmm.
And he was yelling that hopefully loud enough that you'd hear him.
Yeah, I assume so. I've got predatory senses and stuff, so.
All right. Selena.
I'm within range of what arm's reach.
You're a little bit lower than that because you fell.
I climb up slightly.
All right, give me an athletics roll.
That's actually a 15.
All right.
good.
Gwynferon, again with the memory of everybody climbing things, you just instinctively call down to Selena, "Don't grab that," as Selena is about to grab a piece of rock. Which, Selena, you grab it anyways, just because you want to know why he said not to grab it.
I was going to say, no, the correct way to handle it would be don't, like, between two potential handholds, choose the one that she should grab and say, "Don't grab that."
I don't know if Gwen's that.
But
socially
you
conscious.
just sort of grab it anyways, not to lean on it because you're not stupid, but just to see why, and it just comes loose. If you had put your weight on it, you would have fallen.
I mean, she very clearly puts her weight on it because she would have done exactly the opposite of what he said to do.
But following Gwynferon's advice, you are able to climb back up to within arm's reach.
She doesn't quite realize it's Gwynferon. She listens to the advice assuming that it's Hope or Corbin. And then is like, oh, fuck.
That makes it Hope's turn. Hope.
Okay. I'm climbing.
I burned through my portent so fast with you people.
Yeah.
I was going to try to catch
bigger
her.
parties mean there's more people to fail at things.
You said I was close to the fleshy.
Yeah, you are close to the fleshy.
Right?
You're close to the fleshy noodles.
Okay. Yeah, let's do something stupid.
Yes. You should have done something stupid earlier.
Yeah, this is gonna be more fun, stupid. I'm gonna.
I was hoping.
And get as close.
I was wanting Hope to come out of there with like a beholder's eyeball, a troll's arm, a Naga's tongue.
Well, then you shouldn't have made them outside of her price range.
I was asking about the ball that would trap things. So bonus action. No, I'm just gonna move my regular speed, avoiding the fleshy parts.
Okay.
And then action. Radiant consumption.
Okay.
Bonus action rage.
Okay.
Okay.
You erupt into a radiant consumption, and
I'm trying to stay away from Gashkar so she doesn't get caught in this too.
The fleshy, the demonic sort of fleshy noodle stuff just sort of begins to burn in the radiant light. Doesn't immediately go away, but it is doing something to it.
I assume there will be a reaction to that. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Corbin.
I heard Gwen say that he was going to make us fly, so I'm just, as soon as he says that we're good, I'm just preparing to literally just use my boots and just launch myself at the belly button that everybody's crawling towards.
Okay.
7. Yeah.
So
3.
The Titan takes another step, and as it does, the fleshy needle root system reacts to the radiant energy attacking it from Hope. Hope, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. If it's a reaction, if it's something that I can see that's going to happen, then I have advantage on the dex save.
Yep. It is something you can see.
Sweet.
Danger sense.
Danger sense. Yep. 22.
All right, you manage to avoid the majority of as the sort of spiky flesh just opens at a spot, and this sort of bloody raw red meat visual appears before you, and lashes, just a spike of bone launches from it, and you just hug the leg of the Titan, and it just flies right past you.
This Titan has hydralisks growing on.
I was gonna say, is this Titan a fucking hydralisk?
I think it's about to get bumpy. A bumpy ride.
That makes it Xeno's turn, who continues flying on the Pegasus and catches up to where Gashkar is. Or sorry, Gwynferon is. So Xeno is now within heel range of most of you. Gashkar.
Climbing towards where I can see that point of origin.
Eventually, as you begin climbing, you get to a point where you can no longer move without having to interact with the flesh. It seems that it sort of like you also have a better view of it now that you're about halfway up, or you're sort of close to the waist. This fleshy mass that is infecting it is sort of like weaving in and out of its upper torso all over. And you see that on sort of the chest area where you would assume its chest would be, there is this large, bulbous, flesh-like mass that is just pulsating on its front with this massive eyeball sticking out of it. And as you lean over to take a look, the eye just rotates and looks down at you.
How far away is that from me?
About another 200 feet.
Well, I'll just start using my halberd to hook onto the fleshy bits and launch myself past them to avoid as much contact as is possible while I make my way there.
Make an attack roll.
Wyvern's tail. Recklessly. Why not? 23.
Alright, roll damage. All right.
There you go.
Roll me an athletics check.
23.
Now roll me an acrobatics check.
I'm less good at those.
You're good at the launch.
11.
You're good at the launch. It's the landing that's the problem.
Yeah.
So
11.
those that are below see Gashkar slam the halberd in and yank herself up and go flying up. But there's not really a whole lot of clear spaces to land beyond it. So you land as you're sort of coming in, trying to grasp a section of the meat just opens up into a toothy maw that was previously invisible. That was just sort of like sort of in like the lower side area that you're sort of launching yourself at. And
I will zap it if I can.
You can make an attack, but you land in it.
As I'm flying towards it, I will hit it with the storm bolt. 13 lightning damage to it.
Yeah, and you take in response.
Is Gashkar within 30 feet of me invisible to me?
No.
Okay.
You take 20 points of necrotic damage as the toothy maw just bites down on you. You can see Gashkar sort of hanging halfway out of this meaty flesh stuff that just opened up and bit onto her. And you're also grappled, Gashkar.
Okay.
All right. That makes it Gwynferon's turn.
All right. So within arm's reach of me are, you said, Corbin, Selena, Lulu, and Hope?
Yep.
Or is Hope all the way up there?
Yep.
Am I? Okay, I am.
Also, as a note, Jeremy, your spell will work on the demonic flesh stuff. Because it's not a construct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But I can tag myself and four other people with my fly spell.
You, Lulu, Selena, Corbin. Yeah, you, Lulu, Selena, and Corbin are all within arm's reach.
Oh, okay. So me and 3 other people.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm casting Fly at 6th level, dropping concentration on locate object.
Okay.
Bip, 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 bip. And then he's just launching his ass into the air.
Okay. Just going straight up. How fast do you move with fly?
60 feet.
Okay, so you begin flying up towards the waist.
Trying to, because this thing has a pretty intense movement speed. So yeah, he's trying to sort of angle in front of the thing. So if it moves forward, he's able to like grab onto something and move with it rather than it being behind it and it takes a step and all of a sudden he's 90 feet behind.
Yeah, you get the feeling that in order to stay with it, you're going to have to land at the end of your movement speed.
All right. So yeah, he'll find a place to grab on at the end.
So you fly up and land so that when it moves, it takes you with it.
Yeah.
All right. That makes it.
I was an eagle barbarian. I can do that as well.
That makes it Lulu's turn.
All right. Yeah, same sort of thing. Flying up and landing.
Okay. And Selena? This is anything else you want to do, Lulu? You're not quite yet to the fleshy bits.
You can dash if you want, Lulu.
I was gonna say I don't have to cast a spell, so I assume I get further than Gwynferon does.
If you want to dash, yeah.
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay, so yeah, you can dash up to where the fleshy bits are as well.
Okay.
All right, Selena.
How high up it? How close is this aforedescribed mention?
Another 100 feet up.
Can I currently see it?
Yeah.
All right, I stay held on, and sure, why not? I'll wilt.
Okay. What's the saving throw?
Hold on. I'm going to center it in such a way that it avoids
allies.
Yes.
Gashkar is the one that's currently being eaten.
Yes, destined to die. So Constitution saving throw.
Okay. DC what?
DC is 17.
And what are the additional effects?
I think it's mostly just the half damage. Yep.
I'm trying to see if it has anything else that it does.
No.
Horrid wield.
Nope.
No, it's just a ton of
No.
damage.
Okay. Nope, nothing. So roll the damage. That's it. Non-magical plants in the area that aren't creatures die instantly. That's what the other part of it is.
You know what? Just for because those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There are 5 that are 2 or below and they're out of D8. So I'm going to empowered spell to re-roll 4 of those, the 1 and 3 2s.
A real /roll of 48.
It's still better. So subtract, well,
So
subtract
add
from that 40. Hold on. 48, total of 60 necrotic.
Yeah. So yeah, you unleash this spell.
Oh.
And it sounded like you were about to add something.
Yes, wild
search.
magic.
Oh yes, wild magic search. There you go.
Unless you want to make my thing go off.
Have you used it?
Yeah.
So I will point out once again when there is a particular symbol on my icon.
I want you to look at the token you're sitting on
And
think about how far out I'm zoomed.
that's on you. I was zoomed out to 50% and I could still see it. That's all I'm saying.
Anyways, I also forget what fucking icon is.
I mean, I just pick it's the lightning bolt.
Yes. But anyways, no, I'm not making your search off yet. So you unleash the horrid wilting, and you see the flesh above you sort of shrink as if all the water has been drawn out of it, creating a and it just sort of wilts and begins to fall off in places that blackens and falls, creating a slightly more safe route up through it, above Hope, actually. Gashkar is still stuck in a maw because you couldn't get it close enough to help with that, but there's slightly more room to move up around the waist. And as the group of you are hanging off the waist of this creature, and some of you are flying around and jumping around and landing, that's where we're going to end this week on Gran Terra Rebirth. So we will see you all next week. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
everybody.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Peace.